I gotta put it everywhere.
Let me make sure I forgot to do that. Audio.
There we go. And then... No, not you. Well, let me make sure my audio is working. Okay, audio is working. Dun, dun, dun. And then y'all can see it on your end too. On the
Yes.
yeah, on Discord. Yeah.
Maybe.
You better.
Yeah.
It's a yes or no question.
I can. Don't worry. I can. It's
I'm
stress.
gonna kill you.
I gotta promote it in the other places.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever make this command? That's a good question.
Oh. Doth you?
I did not.
Well, that's
It's
unfortunate.
fine. I'm not gonna bother with it right now.
So I think the real benefit that this model is going to give me is that now, anytime I blink rapidly, people can actually see it happen in live town.
Yeah.
I do that quite a bit. Gotta finish my hot dog. Ow.
Finish my dog.
I also got a cake treat for later. Because Twins does for desserts. Mooney, do you have your stream up?
Yes.
Excellent.
Why do I hear wheezing?
I don't know.
I hear dogs.
Oh, yeah, that's what I heard.
Why are you echoing into oblivion?
I don't know.
Okay, so to be clear, it wasn't me that's echoing. Got it.
Should probably just the auto mod.
I don't want to reach. I gotta reach for this thing now. Ugh.
Okay, but I do have like a troll version of like the starting soon screen that I need to finish at some point.
You are a mad lad.
Yeah, no one can make you though, so. It's all the way over there. Oh my gosh, guys.
What?
I can't believe it's
What?
on this thing. I left my computer like way farther than I meant.
Yes.
And by way farther than I meant, I mean in a corner.
Why in a corner?
Why was it
And
in a
sometimes
corner?
that's where things go. Things end up in a corner sometimes.
I love you.
I love you too. I'm so close to being ready to stream.
You got
So
this.
close. I'm doing my best. Is letters ready?
No.
What's Letters doing?
I was trying to tell Morgan how to start up his thing and I fucked myself up, so now I have
Oh
to set up my
no.
private machine. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I'm
It's fine.
sorry. I ruined it
Morgan,
all
why are you
with my
causing
poor
problems for
planning.
everybody?
No.
As long as I can get like the basics of the basics down, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Bye. Don't be that dramatic. Maybe.
I'm sad. These fries were really good, and now that they've cooled down, they're like rubbery, and I
Oh.
don't like them.
Oh, yeah.
Ew, rubber fries.
I'm sad.
I'll eat them for you.
You can have them.
No, you won't.
No, you can't. They have salt.
How
Yeah,
salty are they,
really.
Morgan?
I'm not that salty, honestly.
Very.
Then I can eat them. I like cold fries.
I will notice for the future when I make cold fries just for you.
Ironically, I'm the
Okay,
opposite
that's
of
weird,
Moon.
but I don't trust you.
Ironically, I'm the opposite of Moon. I can do cold fries, but they have to be salty cold fries. But then again, I'm just 90% salt, so.
Yeah, I think that's all of us but Mooney.
Mhm.
Mooney's just sold the other way.
What does that mean?
It means
Is
what
Mooney
exactly
full of
what it
spite?
means. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay, I'm good
I
now.
have the salt intolerance of a middle-aged man who's about to have a heart attack. It's not my fault.
It's a little your fault.
No! It's my mother's fault.
Wow, bring your father.
Wow, wow.
Wow.
Not my father, my mother. I have good blood pressure.
I have good blood pressure too. I say like a liar.
That's why you don't consume a lot of
Yeah.
salt.
Consume a good amount of salt, like an average amount of salt.
Yeah, well, I can't have a lot of salt because then my body goes. Again, it's not really fun when your body starts giving you a headache because you've consumed too much sodium, which happens with soda. So like,
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't be me.
Sprite fucks me up.
Yeah, Sprite doesn't. I mean,
Sprite does
it
fuck
technically
you up.
probably does, but like in other ways.
What does that mean?
It means what it means. And I realize now that letters for some reason is behind the content warning. I don't know
Give me a
why.
minute.
I'm just gonna shrink you a little bit and then push you over to there.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's
And
fine.
move me
My
over
stream's all
here.
up and ready to go. I'm just waiting on you plebs.
Yeah,
Don't worry
yeah,
about it. I'm just
yeah.
gonna
You're being
keep you in
so
a
mean.
content warning.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I got my stuff set up
Oh, yeah, there's the
ages
con-
ago.
I'm gonna
You
kill
did.
it. I got mine set up too. It's not my fault that I forgot to exit out of nonograms.
Oh my god.
That I've just consistently
Monograms are
had open.
evil.
They're not, but that's okay.
No, Chinima's massive.
Yeah,
Massive.
I'm big.
Did you think Chim was gonna be small? Chim was not small.
No, but
So
goodness.
Huge.
so little.
Don't you buy until the Chim is small out like propaganda. It's not true. No. I don't know. Dang.
But yeah, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. As you can
Wow.
see, I'm shaped this time.
You
Can you
are.
believe how shaped I am? I've got
You're so shaped.
shapes.
I'm shaped too. In fact,
Don't
all
forget
of
to put your
us,
glasses back on, Morgan.
all of us are shaped.
Us are so shaped right
All
now.
shape.
All of
Yeah.
us are so
So
shaped.
shaped.
Anyway, yeah. Hi guys. We're back with more Homestuck. Hooray!
Hooray!
And you might notice that two of us look a little bit. No, I'm sorry, three of us look a little bit different today.
There you go.
Because letters, lovely letters of Sky, who you should also watch while watching. If you're not watching his stream, you should also watch that along with the rest of ours. Made us all VTube models, little PNG tubers. Not PNG tubers, little live 2D models for Homestuck. And we definitely set these up yesterday and not an hour before the stream.
Yeah.
But now me, Trinima, and definitely Mooney are all VTubed up. And look, I also have glasses on mine, which you can only see if you come to my really cool stream where I have epic shades.
We'll eventually get them set up so it's like on the other thing, but for now, it's here.
Yeah.
It's like the.
So as always, we're all. This is a big collab stream. All of us, all four of us are streaming. Me on my channel of the Zodiac Lord, Letters over on Letters of Sky, and Chima over on Quietly Existing _ and Mooney on a channel that you will have to find on your own. You'll have to go searching for it.
You have to go on an ARPG to find Mooney.
Yeah, you have to go on an epic quest to find where Mooney is streaming their stream so you can watch all four of us together. You have to watch all four at once. If you don't, then you failed. I'm so sorry.
Don't fail me, guys. Come on.
I'm going to move my VTuber a little bit. I'll scooch myself over to shish mode.
Scooch yourself over just a smooch.
There we go. Yeah. See, now my horns are perfectly centered by chat.
Hell yeah.
So it's perfectly balanced. And so you can see my flowers. Very important.
It's very important.
Extremely important.
It's very important. We all have our quadrant colors.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my intro. That's what I got.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah. A lot of things have been happening recently, and that's called I got sick. I got really sick.
You did get sick.
And then a lot of other things happened too at the same time, and we're ignoring everything else that happened. But I'm back now, and I'm less sick. Yay! Everyone say yay.
Yay!
Great! We did it, guys. We've succeeded.
Good job.
Yeah. And so now it's Homestuck time.
It's Homestuck time.
We're gonna play our silly little game.
We're gonna play our silly little Homestuck game, yeah.
Oh, hang on.
I have hot dogs.
I broke it.
I made hot dogs.
There we go.
Did you? Can I have one?
Yeah, you can. I don't think you'll like
I just
them,
had a
though.
hot dog, but I want another one.
They're American.
Okay, does that mean it's a sausage instead of a Frankfurt?
It's a
You
hot
don't
dog.
know the words I'm saying, so I'm going to assume yes.
It's I mean, hot dogs are a hot dog. They're probably closer to a sausage than a.
No, they're Frankfurts. They should be closer to Frankfurts
Are they?
than sausage. Yeah.
I don't know.
They're
Everything's a
theoretically
sausage to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sausage is a category
Frankfurt.
of
Hot dogs are Frankfurts.
meat in tubes.
Me too.
Me too. I just like sausage.
Morgan, you can't
I
say
like
that on the
sausage
internet.
and like
Yes, I can.
No!
sausage with like mashed potato and gravy is the best food ever.
Nom 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 nom.
Ew.
Nom, nom.
Gravy.
You're ill.
No.
I don't even
Stop
need the
yucking my
gravy.
yum.
I don't even need the gravy. You just give me a sausage and I eat the whole thing.
See, here's the thing, right? I'm gonna notice that I'm gonna do this consistently where I'm just gonna be not looking to the screen. And you'll be able to see how many times I just look to the side without any other context whatsoever.
That's okay.
And it's just
That's
very funny. And this is how it is.
Sure.
No,
Everyone can see me do my little dance because I just go woo. Left in my own devices, I just do a little jam.
And everyone
know.
can see me whenever I rapidly blink in disbelief. Everyone can finally see that happen in live time.
Oh, whenever you need to rapidly blink, you just drop shade. Excuse me, bitch.
Oh yeah, no, like fucking. I don't know if you watch my stream too. You could probably see it. It's like there are times when, especially when I'm in call with like particularly Chinema, but also Mooney as well, where someone will say something and it's just like, it's just a silent. And I'm like, it happens, and no one gets to see it. It's just an energy that occurs. I can't stop it.
It's the vibe.
So now people will get to see it. My eyes are a little bugged out, but that's okay because I just don't have. We got Homestuck. I don't have time to calibrate my eyes. We're just gonna have to live with them.
Also, quick little promo. I am definitely offering commissions for VTubers over on my VGen. I think I have them priced for like either $100 or $150.
It's
Yeah.
150.
USD.
They're
150
very
USD.
good.
Yes, thank you.
They're very good. They're very affordable. Get some.
Yeah, very nice. You should
Pay
get
for
some
letters
because
so letters can come visit us.
yeah.
Just fund my trip to the Americas.
Please.
We're gonna
You
have
too can sponsor an Australian to visit the United States of America.
Exactly.
and we're not gonna cause any problems whatsoever at all.
Of course not.
I'm
They
gonna
can
cause
see
so
all
many
the American
problems. What are you
amenities.
talking about?
Can see
I will not
Baja
try-
Blast.
Yeah, I want to try Baja Blast.
Yeah. Pay for letters to come to America and try a Baja Blast for the meme.
for the meme.
Yeah.
For the meme. Anyway, I hide my feet because you don't get to see my feet.
Also,
You don't get to see your
The
feet.
internet can't see your feet pics. What will we do?
Murder Mooney.
Mooney, don't make troll version of the feed pics, please. I don't want them.
Please.
Well, now I have to because it's funny.
No, I don't want them.
Don't worry, I'll just send them to you.
I don't want them. I do not.
Why do you
I think
keep
this is
tormenting
fun.
letters like this? I don't understand.
No.
They just like this. They just do this all the time.
Do what? I am free of sin. I have no sin in my body. I have
That's a
a zero
fucking
sin.
lie, you cunt.
You have so much sin in your body. You can
I
contain.
would not be approved by Satan. In fact, I would be better than Shadow the Hedgehog. I have a zero sin total count.
Okay.
Sure.
Fucking lie.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Totally.
Sure.
See,
Anyway,
you guys are
welcome
being very
to-
hostile for no reason, but I am free of all charges.
Homestuck.
Anyway,
Homestuck. Are we ready, gang?
I'm ready for home.
As we can be,
As much
we
as
ever
we
shall
can.
be.
God. Cool. For anyone who's it's because I know it's been a minute. Last time we were meeting more trolls. We were meeting more of the guys. We've now met all of the trolls except for
The
two
last
of them.
two.
Yeah, the last two of them. We're currently taking a side though because as we've learned, Vriska, the bitch, the cunt herself, has been talked to and possibly being manipulated by some strange white text stranger who has been talking to her. And we're about to meet the white text stranger. That's where we left off last time. So, opening my curtains. Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo, doodle-a-doo-doo. There we go. Cool. Are you ready, Mooney?
of course.
Good. Be the white text guy.
You try to be the white text guy, but fail to be the white text guy. No one can be the white text guy, except for the white text guy. The white text guy is known as Doc Scratch. He is an officer of an indestructible demon known as Lord English. His job is to pave the way for the arrival of his master, who will be summoned upon the termination of the universe. He has worked at this task for many centuries, and will continue to do so until the Great Undoing. Scratch is Alternia's first guardian. Every planet destined for intelligent life has such an entity meant to protect it and facilitate the planet's ultimate purpose The first garden is typically almost as old as the planet itself, and each has a unique, circuitous origin through the knots of paradox space. They can be born in a great diversity of forms, though they all share a common, especially potent genetic sequence. The code grants them near omnipotence, and when merged with a host of great intelligence, near omniscience, omniscience as well. What will he do? It's up to him. All we can do is stand here and watch. What's he up to now? Hard to say, since we're not telling him what to do. Guardians can never be told what to do. Neither the omnipotent kind nor the ordinary kind who raise kids in houses. It's a universal law of reality. Looks like he's pondering over his next move in a game he is playing with some wicked troll girl down on the planet. Usually these matches are no contest, but she's been getting closer to beating him lately, and he has no idea how this is possible. And certainly, though rare, is quite a troubling sensation for the omniscient. What's this? It appears someone is contacting him. More bothersome uncertainty. How is this youngster? How is it this youngster is able to relay an unsolicited message? He doesn't even have an account name.
Uh-oh. I'm so sorry, Mooney.
I'm so sorry.
I wish you would.
Hey, white text guy. I have a tip for you.
How were you able to contact me? Never mind, I figured it out instantly.
Really?
Yes, through my limitless intellect. Occasionally I discover there are things I have not always known. It gives me the opportunity to make deductions, which are practically always flawless. It's gratifying.
Okay. That's neat, I guess.
You asked your clever friend with the colorful spectacles to trace the sources of my messages. He then established a relay for your message to reach this source through some sort of computational proxy. I gathered he has recovered from his implantation as a weapon in the sabotage of your mutual friend, who you both believe to be dead.
Oh my god, white text guy. Shut up. I'm trying to give you a message here.
I have a name. It is not White Text Guy.
Oh, what is it?
I'm not going to tell you my name, but if you wish, you may refer to me as Mr. Vanilla Milkshake.
You are so weird. Why would I do that?
It is perfectly in keeping with a habit which you will develop in the future.
I doubt it.
Why?
Sounds kind of silly and frivolous. Blah, why do you keep derailing me? You're right, Solix is working with me, and we have important business for you to consider. Wait, you said we believe our friend is dead. Is she not?
Yes, I said you believe she is dead. And soon, you will believe she is not. Both statements are true, and yet each exhibits a trace of falsehood.
Wow. Why did I bother asking? No wonder she snapped. She's got to deal with your stupid riddles all the time. Anyway, can you just help me get revenge so we can call it a night?
Why would I involve myself in your paltry feud beyond the extent I already have? I believe the need to exert such influence has come to an end.
Because you'll want to, when you hear what I have to say.
And I doubt it.
Haven't you wondered how she can come close to beating you in games lately? Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't deduced it yet. With your shiny white suburban super brain.
With your shiny white suburban.
Your shiny white suburbia.
It's disturbing, but sometimes that is the nature of these hollows in my perception. It feels a bit like dark waters sloshing about the cavity in my head. What do you know of this?
She's cheating. She always cheats if she can find a way. Lately, she's used the same advantage she uses against me when we play games. But she told me about it. She tells me lots of stuff like that, probably to rub it in my face. But she never risked telling you.
What advantage is this?
Hold on. I have to talk to your partner in crime for 4 seconds.
I thought you were hers.
Meh. Orchestrate demise of the wicked.
Oh look, it's Terezi with eyes.
Terrible.
Terezi.
Yeah.
So
She went too
small.
far this time, and she knows it. She's got to pay. Justice is long overdue. The only sad part is how easy it's going to be. It will take no skilled manipulator to orchestrate her downfall. She's a waste of your talents. Contact partner in crime.
Booty?
Hey, Vriska, anything to say?
No. About what?
About killing her, after you said you wouldn't.
Oh, that. I thought we were done talking about it. We concluded I messed up and I'm completely horrible in every way. I can only feel so awful, you know. Here, I'm banging my head against the desk now. Bang, bang, bang. Are you happy?
Not really.
Ugh. What do you want from me?
I'm not sure. I guess I'm looking for some reason to change my mind. I don't know what you can say that'll do it. I sort of hope there's something, though.
You should lighten up a bit. Maybe even congratulate me. Wow, great job, Vriska, single-handedly taking out Team Charge like that. No more competition from those low-class clowns.
Nah, that wasn't it.
Okay, well, change your mind about what? What are you going to do, Pyrope?
I was probably just going to kill you.
Oh, you mean from your tree? With all your amazing powers? Tell me, what sort of powers do tree girls have? Swinging from vines and stuff?
My tree doesn't have vines. Sometimes I let other people swing from ropes, though. Yeah, anyway, you'll be dead in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, right. Complete and total muscle beast shit.
If you don't believe me, why don't you consult with your little advantage? It seems to have all the answers.
I don't need to do that, you know. I don't need to do that to know you're bluffing.
Yeah, but you know you're gonna anyway. Addiction is a powerful thing. See ya.
Vriska, consult little advantage.
Why are you like this, Vriska?
She can't be serious. What could possibly lead to your demise in a matter of minutes? What could it possibly be? You consult with your magic cue ball, an extremely rare treasure you recently plundered from an ancient crypt, and one of many rumored to be hidden across the globe. Each at one time belonged to the strange and powerful man fabled to live on the Green Moon, but have since managed to escape his vision. It is said to make predictions with alarming precision and specificity. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on its surface that allows you to view the prediction. Who could say for sure whether its predictions were accurate? It would require someone with X-ray vision, or just maybe someone with vision eightfold. You channel your powerful eyesight through your customized lenses and whisper to the faithful little oracle, "Should you be worried about Terezi's threat?" Wum, wum, wum.
Inform Mr. Vanilla Milkshake about his missing orb.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he did not like that.
He didn't like
Flashing
that at
lights
all.
warning.
Sorry, flashing lights warning.
She has what?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ow.
Okay, little ball. Fine. If you're so smart, then answer this. How is it going to happen? How? I will explode in your face.
Yeah?
Huh? Yeah, so that's how she lost her arm and her eye.
Yeah.
Or eyes. Eyes, because she technically had 8 eyes.
I-
Or 7 eyes. So.
How did she lose 7 of her eyes and an arm?
In the aftermath of a
Ouch.
more recent misfortune,
Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
one retrieves his dead custodian from the rubble below, another finds hers struggling to survive. You guess you've got to put her down. The question is, do you have the luck to get it done? Would a sufficient roll even qualify as good luck in this case? Oh, you don't know. Vriska, roll. Maybe the dead girl is onto something. Maybe the only way to beat your bad luck is not caring about the outcome. 7 of the fluorite octet land, narrowing the field down from the full 8 out of 8. 1 tumbles through the air. It will decide among the 8 remaining techniques. Guillotine de la Marquise.
Ow.
Au revoir, Spider-Mom. Ah! Your mercy killing triggers another avalanche. More rotten luck. What's her deal? What's your deal?
What do you mean?
Did you just zap Aqueous into the game? His hive disappeared.
Are you not happy about that?
Hell no! I was supposed to get your surprise present from him. That he was keeping for me, but only temporarily. And then we were going to jump into the game together, as co-leaders, remember?
You were about to be killed by his hive. Proceeding with that plan wouldn't have made sense. We certainly don't need 2 dead players.
But... you knew this was going to happen. You were planning it all along. You're planning this. I know a schemer when I see one.
Yes, it was the plan. It had to go this way.
No, it had to go the way we said it would. I was going to give you the present I convinced him to make for you. Me! I wouldn't have gotten made if not for me. And then you could have had a body again, and everything would be fine. And then we could go back to being friends again.
Were we ever really friends?
Yeah! I don't know. I felt like we were, even if you didn't think so. I guess I'm not very good at acting like a friend. Or saying stuff like, hey friend, you're my friend. It doesn't really occur to me. But here we are. Why would you play with me if you didn't think I was your friend?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
Barf. More of this apathetic baloney. Why don't you cut the ghost girl act already? I get it. You're dead and spooky.
Ribbit.
Oh, okay. Huh. Pretty odd.
Sorry.
That's cool. You can ribbit if you want. In a weird way, it almost makes you sound normal. So what now? I guess you and Aqueous co-lead since he managed to usurp me. That cunning bastard. I guess I follow you into the game instead. Fine by me. I'll follow you guys. Just give me the orders, boss.
No, you're not on the blue team.
Oh, what the fuck?
You were never going to be.
Oh, I get it. I finally see now. This is your revenge. Oh, you finally did it, Medigo. You got me pretty good. Well played.
It's not revenge. You were always supposed to be on the red team. You'll believe me later, when you wake up.
What a load of shit. You've been plotting your revenge since day one, and I fell for it like a sucker. Can't say I blame you.
I never thought about revenge at all.
But why not? I killed you!
I don't care.
Oh, you're so infuriating. Why can't you just hate me? It would be a lot easier that way. Or at least feel bothered or annoyed or something. God. Maybe I should just rip my heart out of my chest and pound it to a bloody pulp here on my desk with my super strong robot arm. Pound, 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 pound. Look at that. More nasty blue blood all over me. Why not? Might as well open the floodgates and paint my whole hive with this so enviable cerulean swill. Because clearly it's up to me to feel emotions for the both of us, you miserable soulless witch. I hate you. Hate. I only regret killing you because it made you so boring.
Sorry.
I don't want to be on the red team. It's full of jerks who just think I'm a big jerk.
They need you, though. That's where you need to be. Carcat will be in touch with you soon.
Oh, God, I can't wait for that conversation.
Also, if it's only consolation, the teams are meaningless anyway.
What? Why would that be a consolation? It's more vague, spooky nonsense. Fuck you for me trying to help you. Fuck the blue team. Fuck your conniving. Fuck Aqueous's double dealing and the stupid muscle beast he rode it on. And fuck you for saving my life. Fuck you. Arachnus Grip ceased trolling Apocalypse Arisen.
The consequences of her actions.
Oh, the consequences of her actions.
Yeah. We got an album.
We got an album.
Hooray. the album that I've been listening to for my starting soon now. Slash be right back. It's fine. It's okay.
Wait, what?
Continue, guys.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh no, because what I've been doing is I changed out my Be Right Back music stuff to the homesick music and specifically alternative sound.
Oh, I
That's
see,
all.
I see.
Yeah.
Alright. And soon in a place known as the Land of Caves and Silence. It's Mooney turn.
Sorry, let her know the deal.
Doo-doo.
Did you?
Aradia, here's the deal. Now that the game has begun, the plan will be modified slightly. We will not be co-leaders of the blue team. I alone will be the leader. Is that understood?
I'm sorry. I didn't like this. They're so... like, I don't understand why they're like this, but also
They're
like
They all want to be in charge.
it's truly, I mean,
For
okay.
very different reasons.
Yeah, for if we're talking like, okay, if not to be like a big nerd, on a biology level, technically this is like just this is troll life. This is like everyone. It's a power struggle all the time. It's what that's just kind of built into them to do whatever. On an actual just direct level, they're a bunch of dumb kids. They're a bunch of silly kids who all want to play leader in the game that they're playing.
Yeah.
it's understandable. It's so silly how this keeps happening.
It is. It's really
No,
funny.
it's great.
And it's only I understand because
I
that's
love
what
the trolls so much. They're so funny.
They're my babies. I love them.
It already has been like saying like, yes, don't worry, you'll be leader. Okay, just let's do this thing real quick. Okay, it doesn't matter who's lead because it really won't matter at all because it really doesn't matter. But okay,
It
fine.
matters.
Then
What do
you
you
do the
mean?
thing.
Of course
You'll
it
be leader.
matters.
It's
No.
No, it's so funny because again, everyone who wants to be leader, none of them are truly the leader. Well, one of them does become the leader, and then he realizes the absolute weight of his actions of what being a leader actually is. But no, the funny thing is that Arati is the leader for 99% of it. And it's just very, very funny because she's one of the only people who doesn't actually care. She's just actually trying to save the world.
It's tried.
She's so great.
Best.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, excuse me.
Bless you.
Did you say it or?
No, I'm sorry. It's really hard because here's the thing: is that I have my facial specific ways I can do a radius voice, and my facial muscles are not there, so I have to wait a second.
Oh, that's fine. It gives me a chance to do something.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
I already did it.
Oh no, what did you do? What did you do?
What is this? My internet is not good for
Oh no,
Wi-Fi.
did
Why
you
are
send
doing
did
this
you
to
send
me?
letters feet pics?
Fucking hell, I gotta connect to my fucking iPhone hotspot, you fucking
I don't know what it is. Letters is gonna have to confirm.
What
it.
is this?
Letters did you get
Oh,
sent
for
a
fuck's
bunch
sake,
of-
Mooney! Why? What
What?
is this?
What?
I don't want this! Why do you do this to me?
What did Moody send you?
Send me someone's feet pic.
Oh no, Mooney!
What color is it?
Oh, is this my foot cookie? Fucking
No.
No!
It's not.
What's
It's
this?
not yours. What color are the toenails?
Oh,
Are
no.
these fucking Morgan's feet?
Why? Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep sending my
Why
feet
do you
pics
do
without
this to
permission
me?
to letters?
Why?
This is sexual harassment.
I don't want them! You ass cunt! You fucking fuck dog! Why you do this to me?
I swear to God.
I'm so
Okay.
fucking mad. You bitch!
Oh
I
God.
don't this.
There's gonna be
My
more.
phone hurts.
There's gonna be fucking more.
I'm suffering, but no. Mooney says that now is the best.
Mooney
Okay,
says I get the uncensored feed pic live on stream, for fuck's sake.
Here you go. Here's the censored one for Morgan's privacy.
I'm so mad.
No, why? For my privacy now? What?
That's what I did last time.
I
Remember?
swear to
censored it
God. What privacy are you protecting? You already sent it to
Everyone else,
Letters.
but uncensored to me. I
Letters
don't
gets the
want
privilege
to.
of seeing your uncensored foot pic.
No, what? That's not a privilege. That's a punishment.
It's not a
I
pun- Are
don't
you
want to
saying
be
that
this
you
part
don't
of the
like your feet
quarter.
pics?
No, I don't.
okay.
I'm getting so abused in this quarter. It's so mean.
Hey, I said I was gonna do it, and I kept my promise, so I don't know why you're mad.
I'm so.
Okay.
Can we
Okay.
talk now?
That's fine.
Good. Wait, you have no objection? Are you sure?
No, I'm okay with it.
Do you typically embrace such a passive attitude when your supervisors give you orders?
I don't usually receive orders from supervisors or otherwise, but really, it's fine. What?
I think I should get a towel. I'm perspiring heavily again.
Why? What's wrong?
Never mind. I'm trying to stay professional about this.
About what? What are you talking about?
Forget it. It's just pleasant to consort with one of lesser breeding who clearly understands her place.
I've been listening for some time that this will be my
I love
role.
you.
Function as your server player, and that you would be the team leader as the first in the chain.
He's
Perfect. Then we are on the same page. 1000k forward to seeing how well you serve me, server
What?
player.
1,000k
I
for.
look.
1000k forward.
Yeah, it's 100k, but yeah.
1000k forward to seeing how well you serve me, player.
God.
That's not quite the meaning of the word server.
What do you mean?
As your server, I manipulate your environment to advance.
I don't understand. Are you saying that you are in a position of control over me?
I suppose so.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god. This is impropriety of a caliber I cannot even... It's... You were as low on the hemo spectrum as possible. To consider that someone so low could be in a position of authority over me is... It's just so... disgusting!
You really are quite a snob.
No, it's... filthy. I need some air. Or some cold milk. Or a towel! I need a towel! Where the fuck are all my fresh towels? I mean... Fiddlesticks, please pardon my language. It won't happen again.
You look
I
really
love you. Love my
Oh, I
people.
love
I
you so
can't
much.
do it.
Listen, ever since we made the joke that maybe Aquarius is just like those trans femme, like the beautiful trans femmes who go through a bit of an incel phase at first while they're figuring themselves out. It's like I just see him so differently, and I'm like, reading this is so amusing. God, just.
such. Okay. You look really agitated. Are you sure you're all right?
Don't worry about it.
He's gonna explode.
I'm fine. It'll be fine. I just need to breathe and to break something, possibly.
Break something?
Yes! It helps me relax.
Oh, I think I understand.
Do you?
I like breaking things. I didn't used to, but now I do. It's fun. Hello? Are you sure you're okay?
Yes!
You really do look like you're sweating pretty hard.
I just need a blasted towel. Where did that Arthur get off to?
Maybe you should break something.
Arthur.
Oh,
I was looking at it while you were reading it. I'm like, wow, that really is spelled exactly like how you would pronounce Arthur.
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 Arthur, I need a fresh towel.
Arthur.
I need
Get a towel quickly.
context, I think that you guys stream should listen to Malevolent Chat.
Yes,
it's
everyone listen to
uh,
Malevolent. It's really good.
It's really good.
maybe you should try breaking something to try to calm down.
Perhaps.
Do you want me to break something?
Whoa, what?
I could break something if you want.
Do you want to break something?
Kind of.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Just
Poster!
Look at this dude.
this awkward flirting is what's going on, and that's why
I know. No, this is like literally two kids who are just having like a weird roundabout, like first mildly sexual situation, like experience in their lives. It's just me like breaking shit. God. They're basically just having their first ERP.
Don't worry, Equus already had his first ERP. My
That's
games
true.
stuff for
That's
him.
true. Yeah,
This
you're
is,
right.
Like, first, like, ooh.
His first one with a woman.
Woman.
Aqueous. I'm about to throw an ablution trap through your wall. Heads up.
Yes. Yes, that was wonderful.
It was pretty cool.
But could you please refrain from dipping into the vernacular of commoners? In fact, this is an order from your leader. Call things by their proper names.
What? You want me to call it a bathtub? That sounds ridiculous.
Nevertheless, do it.
Fine.
Now, could you please, do that again?
What? You want me to throw the trap through your wall again? I mean, the tub.
Yes!
Is that an order?
Yes! Wait, I don't know.
What don't you know?
Maybe I don't want to order you to. Maybe I want you to do whatever things you want to do.
Uh-huh. So stupid. I'm gonna fucking eat them.
Stop me.
No!
Maybe I want to be ordered around.
I'm like, hey, please. Okay. I really have no idea what you're talking about.
You could cause quite a bother for me with the power you wield. I can do nothing to stop you, peasant girl. It's so magnificently depraved.
Mm-hmm.
You were so weird. And this is coming from a ghost. Ribbit.
What was that? Or are you role-playing now? Stop! It's unbecoming.
Sorry.
You're better than that. And by better, I mean worse. Much, much worse. Downright coarse and degenerate. Just reprehensibly sordid. Actually, yes! You may roleplay and proceed to deepen this already irretrievably debauchery. In fact, I command it! I command you to have the free will and do as you please. And continue being bothersome and unpredictably destructive. I mean, if you want.
I'm not really role-playing. I'm part frog, but okay. I guess I can break some more stuff. Ribbit.
Yes! Ribbit again!
I can't really control the ribbons.
God. God, they're ridiculous.
I will make haste in this mysterious realm and find your gate. It will pose no challenge for me at all.
Yeah, I know.
I will then give you your new body, and you may take your rightful place as my subordinate.
Sure.
Actually, now I'm beginning to wonder
What?
whether I want you to be my subordinate. I hope this doesn't sound too strange.
Everything you say sounds strange.
Maybe I would like you to be the co-leader again.
Okay.
In fact, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm entertaining this thought. It feels just vile. Try not to roll your eyes at me.
I don't have pupils.
Would you mind terribly being the leader?
God.
Sorry, I was trying so hard for more and so did
Y'all are killing this. Y'all are destroying this conversation. It's perfect. It's immaculate. It's everything I've ever needed in my life.
Okay. Fine.
But don't tell anyone. You will be the leader of me, and I will lead all else. You would in fact be the secret leader.
Yeah, sure. That's pretty much how it is anyway.
Yes, that's the spirit. You take to authority well for one of your blood.
I don't have blood.
Not yet, but soon your heart will beat anew, and through it fresh blood and fresh passion.
Well, could you just bring me the robot already?
On my way.
Ribbit.
I love you too.
Proceed to the second gate.
Wait, Morgan, you and I
Strong
made such
jump.
good casting calls.
Oh, we made such excellent casting. He's so fucking roided up. He's just fucking going.
So chunked.
This poses no challenge for you at all. Enter.
Strong fall.
Deliver present.
Oh. Ta-da!
Ta-da.
It looks nice.
Yes, it is perfect in every way.
Ribbit.
Do you have a clean towel anywhere?
Enter Soulbot.
Ta-da!
I think it suits you. Much more so than the form of a levitating, ghostly amphibian. How does it feel?
It feels different.
Okay, but I mean, do you feel anything else? Any sort of stirring sensations?
Stirring?
Yes! Such as sensations which may be stirring by flowing blood and a beating heart.
I'm not sure.
Can you detect anything within you might describe as smoldering passion? I mean, just out of curiosity.
Wait.
Just out of curiosity, you know.
What is that?
What's what?
This feeling. Oh god. Oh my god. What did you do? Did you program this robot to have feelings for you? Romantic feelings? Answer me, blue blood scum.
Yes. It's a chip in your heart. Is that not okay?
Get it out.
No, it's not okay.
Okay.
You dumbass teenager.
Stop it if you would just
Get it out.
sorry. Oh.
Get it out, 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 get it out.
What's that now?
An absolutely appropriate reaction, of course.
Yeah, it's the
Wow.
Wow. Okay, very important. Very important, the ship wall.
The shipping wall is so important. Look at it all.
God. Just we'll admire it for a moment. It was really funny.
I'm staring at the little fucking mates for just a second. Her and Tavro's at the bottom. What's going on,
God.
You can cut your shipping wall.
Probably
Clearly,
not.
changes are recorded.
Yeah. God.
No.
There's another one that's actually really interesting. We'll get there to it later, much later. But there's one where people pointed out that almost every single ship on that wall actually became canon at some point, except for one, which was Dave and Tavros. So some people speculated that it was supposed to be
the best role.
I agree. I'm like, some people speculate that it was supposed to be canon because it's the only one on that entire wall that wasn't canon. Like,
Fucking canon in my heart. No one can stop me.
I agree. I fully agree. Anyway, sorry, continue.
You consult your shipping wall. Clearly, some changes are in order. You didn't see this one coming, even with your remarkable matchmaking acumen. You should probably recolor all the radio panels so she looks like a robot, too. It's a major commitment keeping up with all your ship, but it's worth it.
Carcat, recruit Vriska. She's still covered in blood. Okay, this is going to sound preposterous given our last conversation, and I guess practically every conversation preceding it, and I'm probably going to have to do something completely disgusting like apologize. And even though I'll hate myself for it, I will totally mean it, I promise. Like, really, really mean it. You're going to ask me to join your team, aren't you? Yeah. How did you know? I don't seem to have much of a choice now. Radia kicked me off the good team. Wow, that's great. Wait, sorry. No, wait, I don't have to apologize. That's right. You have no choice now. I apologize to myself for offering you a shitty, meaningless apology. Apology accepted, Carcat. Let's bury this thresher with a totally platonic bro bulge bump. Bump. Ha 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 ha. You dork. Okay, do you really think your usual pedantic quips are going to bug me now? I'm not trying to bug you. I'm trying to get you to join my damn team now. Now step in line, Circuit. I was just betrayed and abandoned by my two accomplices and best pals. And on top of that, I'm soaked in the blood of my Lucis, which I just had to decapitate myself. So listening to a crabby asshole be all tickled with his own mediocre retorts isn't going to spoil my evening. Okay, well, sorry to hear about that. But I mean, you can just dump her carcass in the kernel and bring her back stronger than ever. Wow. Good to know, I guess. Now why don't you hop in the trap, wash that nasty blue shit off, and join our fucking session already? What? It's so rude to dictate hygiene procedure to a lady under any circumstance, even for douchey loudmouths with the delusion of leadership. Maybe you should try to think about the dumb things that fall out of your protein chute for once, Vantus. Blah, blah, blah. Now my chute is doing a fucking stellar impression of something that doesn't give a shit. Anyway, you know my blood's the prettiest and you'd obviously kill to have it. No, it sucks. Totally happy with mine. Nice try, though. BS. Why would you hide behind your lame gray and anonymity, then? You do realize everyone thinks that's totally lame, right? It's nobody's business. I don't see why it should be a matter of public record. I'm not going to wear that shit on my sleeve like you do. Literally and Sorry, I heard something behind me and it scared me.
Here.
Literally.
It's just me coming to say hi, don't worry.
Oh no! Litters is already here.
Pick up on you.
Literally and figuratively. It's private, so everyone can go point their probbing busybody sniff nodes up their impertinent seed flaps. Fine, like anyone really cares. It's just lame and insecure. So why don't you tell me what I've got to do here? I await instruction from my big shot, a-blooded leader. Okay, first things first. You've got to connect with Tavros quickly and get him in the session before he gets killed. What? Can't someone else do that? No. Why? Oh, what's the big deal? Just do it. But I hate that guy. Who cares? This is your command decision? Getting someone who has a guy to save his life? Pretty weak, boss. So getting someone who hates a guy to save his life? Pretty weak, boss. My brain is not processing the 8s right now.
That's a guy.
Why do you even hate him? It's fucking ridiculous. If anything, you should pity him, especially since you were the one who paralyzed him. I know. I don't really understand it. It's just a really special kind of hate. It never goes away, and it doesn't make a lot of sense.
So it's like the self-loathing kind of hate. Got it. Okay.
This is kind of a weird time to be confiding in me about your feelings of black romance, but okay. Oh god, what? I mean, if you're really implying Tavros is your Kismesis, I think you're braying up the wrong frond nub. Both parties have to hate each other equally. I mean, like, true hate. Maybe your feelings come somewhat closer to fitting the bill, but I don't think you can hate anyone. It's weird. He's kind of broken in the head. Fuck, what are you talking about? I think the subject is beyond a lot of people's grasp, but I know a lot about it. Nobody ever really wants to talk to me about it, though. Well, really? Oh, shit. Oh, no shit. Really? Okay, most people who haven't had their lobe stem cauterized are capable of feeling the two primary emotions, hate and pity. Pity is, of course, just the toned-down version of the central emotion, hate. And all the nuances of pity manifest as various other kinds of feelings, like whatever chemical reactions trigger mating fondness, or the mysterious forces that are behind more allegiance. Carcat, holy fuck. So boring. A well-balanced person is going to have a good distribution between hate and the various pity humors. Having a good balance keeps all the emotions sharper. See, I think that's your problem. Oh. I hope you know I already wore out some good note-taking pens today. All the pens. All of them. See, my hate is like a finely tuned instrument because I'm aware of these principles. I could hate a hole in paradox space itself, straight through to a new reality fresh for the hating. Ha 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 ha. You don't even know how much I'm laughing at this. But see, you're too heavy on the hate side. Or at least you pretend to be, which is maybe worse. You aren't reading anything I say, are you? You're just talking. You just want to talk and talk and talk. And you think you're heating up everyone hard when you're really just burning out that entire emotional hemisphere. It's like a lukewarm hate. Sorry, I just realized how much gray text is on the screen right now. Anyway,
This is all you.
Yep.
I'll explain how hate works.
It's like this is his hyperfixation, unfortunately, so Vriska unfortunately hit a nerve.
His hyperfixation is the troll romance.
It's like a lukewarm hate. Pretender's hate, with no counterpoint at all. As such, there's no real substance to your hate. It's like a cardboard movie prop. Which is why your brain is broken. Kind of like Tavros's, but like on the opposite hemisphere, I guess. Or maybe your broken brain led to the imbalance in the first place. I don't know. Whatever the case, you're kind of emotionally screwed, sorry to say. Your hate's too dull for a proper kismesis, in my opinion. And I don't see anyone chomping at the bit to be your Moirail, honestly. Unless there's someone out there who would actually bother pitying you. And landing a mate sprint? Ha ha ha! Seriously, like that would even interest you. Basically, any feature of your emotional profile that usually makes someone viable in the red ROM department must be totally fried. Your black ROM potential's probably toast too. Hey. Are you there? Oh yeah, so I started tuning you out. Are you done? No way, I could go on. This is fascinating. Tell me how the fuck this isn't fascinating. Did you learn this crap from your awful romance movies? They're really intriguing sociologically. Incredibly complex, sophisticated stories, you wouldn't get it. Hey, asshole, stop watching movies for girls. What part of intriguing sociologically don't you understand? Also, they're awesome. Shut up. Ugh, okay, man, just let me connect to stupid boy dumbfuck so I don't have to listen to this anymore. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, I never even got to the damn point. Oh, what is it now? I didn't need you to specifically to connect to Tavros. I mean, I could get any schlub to do that. You just have to get in here ASAP because I really need your mind powers. You do? I mean, obviously you do. Duh. What for? I ran into someone here. A sort of a double agent, I guess. His name is Jack.
The Midnight Crew!
Look at his fucking dumbass over there.
It's him, Mr. Midnight Crew!
It's the Midnight
Tony's
Crew.
favorite guy!
He has some inside information about his kingdom, and he wants to work together with us to overthrow the Black Queen. So I said okay. Now I need your help. Okay. I can try. What does he know? He recently got hold of some intel regarding a weakness in the Queen's defenses. I don't know any more than that. But we've got to hurry and get started on this thing, or it could get kinda awkward. Awkward? What do you mean? I mean, he's just standing here now. Waiting for me, I guess. But it's okay. I think he's pretty much settled down now. Settled down? Well, he stabbed me once. Oh, only once. Are you sure you should trust him? I don't know if I would, but hey, I'm not the leader. No, it's cool. He's cool. It's fine. I don't really mind the stabbing. It was all just a misunderstanding. Well, okay, I'm pretty sure he meant to stab me. But I kind of think that's like the way he greets people. This game is stupid. So stupid. In any case, I think he's probably all stabbed out. Woo! Oh, man. You know, since you're bleeding, I should ask Terezi what your blood color is. Oh, good luck at that. She can't see me or smell me or anything. I'm way out of my hive somewhere else on the planet. Okay, then I'll ask Jack. No, Jack won't tell. I made him promise he wouldn't tell. Damn it! Stupid, loosey, tight-lipped, stab-happy double agents. Doesn't Trollian have some kind of viewport feature? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure only Solix knows how to set that up. And he's been incommunicado for a few hours for some reason.
Oh, God.
Anyway, that whole feature seems totally invasive and largely pointless to me, so just forget it. Yeah, okay. Here we are about to embark on an espionage mission. A spying tool sounds totally useless. Another great point, Captain. Whatever. Just get your ass in here so we can dethrone this goddamn queen. It'll mean one less god boss we have to fight. Fine, I'll be right there. Just try not to lose too much of your mysterious blood and die. Be Jack, a few minutes ago. You find the kid you've been looking for. He's got a pretty sharp tongue and he can't seem to keep it sheathed. He should learn up front that you're no stranger to sharp objects yourself. No, he still won't shut up. He doesn't seem to care about the wound. He's just going on and on about the freakish color of his blood. He doesn't want you to look at it. You just look away, he says. You've got to admit, now you're curious. Jack, look at the knife. You don't see what the big deal is. Nothing special. This kid's out of his mind. But he's still blubbering on and on about it. It seems he's the only one of his kind with this mutant candy red blood, an outcast. He thinks he was put on this planet covered in an ocean of his own blood to be taunted, punished or something. Saddest story you ever heard. Got to do something to shut him up.
Yes.
Wow. They're matching.
They match.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the big blood reveal.
He's red blood?
Yeah, he's got
Candy red
blood, like neon red blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 second, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I will go get water then, because oh my god, my voice.
Yeah.
Go get wawa.
Everyone take a break time.
It's break time. Yay, break.
It's break time.
Break. We're all break.
Well,
Don't break our bones.
don't break the bones.
And I'm back, sorry.
Okay.
Too late, we're on break.
Okay,
So he's got red blood, candy red blood.
He's got candy red blood.
Does that make him like the lowest tier?
Technically he's a mutant because that's not a blood color that's supposed to be, so he's an abomination.
Oh. So the lowest then.
Yeah. He's a freak. Yes.
I miss Morgan. I'm sad that he died.
You didn't. Well, yeah, that's what you get for fucking sending me his unsolicited feet pics. He's dead now, and you killed him.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do this?
I
Why would you kill Morgan like that? Why? Why?
No.
Yes.
No.
Fucking can't auto-tune me into being incorrect. I'm correct.
I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Fuck off.
No.
Also, tell me how this looks.
Oh. In stream or?
It'll load eventually. Don't worry.
Okay.
Load. Oh, here you go. Tell me how that looks.
Morgan!
What the fuck? What did I just come back to?
You're back.
Hi, the ghost of Mooney.
Oh, that looks good.
Well, look good.
Hi, Morgan.
Ooh, Mooney model.
Mooney model.
Yes.
A Mooney
That
model.
technically already exists.
Yeah.
Not.
Mhm. Already exists, yeah. Being streamed on Mooney Stream right now.
Yes.
If you follow the ARG links in Connecticut, you'll find it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
What on?
Mhm.
The ARG links in Connecticut?
The ARG links in Connecticut, yeah. For Mooney Stream.
From any stream? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Stream, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
No, I need to-
Oh, hi,
Sorry,
Saffron.
seconds.
Welcome.
Hello,
Hello.
Saffron. Welcome to the streams.
We're being silly.
Hello.
And by we are being silly, I mean
If you look at Chima and Morgan streams, you'll see
Mhm.
that they have their troll models that they absolutely
Yeah.
definitely set up yesterday.
We totally set up yesterday. We set it
Yeah.
real good yesterday.
Yeah.
so
Yeah. And if you
And
find the
you-
Mooney links in Connecticut, you'll be able to see Mooney's model.
Indeed, I have a special ARG.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go on a. You gotta go defeat the 7 secret clues in order to find Mooney's stream.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yes, you'll know you're near them when the Dark Souls music plays and you see a giant red health bar in the sky.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
in Connecticut.
You gotta
somewhere.
you gotta be seven bosses, and then et cetera, et cetera.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Alrighty.
A good day.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I'm eating
Okay.
grapes. So yeah, ready.
Okay.
Why are you eating grapes?
Because sometimes your mouth craves grapes.
Mhm.
Microwaved grapes.
No!
Microwaved grapes.
Take my chopsticks and will stab me
Anyway.
with them.
Why are you
We
eating
will-
grapes with chopsticks?
I'm not.
You
My
are.
I'm not. I'm eating them with my finger. The
Anyway,
chopsticks.
we will understand more about
Yes.
Carcat's funny blood stuff later, I assure you. But for now, yes, we now have the information that his blood is red. I think by all accounts the same red that they used for the humans, which is kind of the funny part.
Yeah.
Just human
So
red.
yeah, it's basically human red.
Red. That's why he's so upset about it.
Yeah,
Because he's human. Like,
yeah, sure.
Yes.
It's a freak of nature.
Carcat, be in cahoots with Jack. Operation Regisurp, huge bitch, blah blah. You and your like-blooded accomplice soon put Operation Regisurp into motion, a contingency plan which the archagent conveniently had on file and named himself. If it were drafted by a legitimate contingency firm, it would ostensibly have been given a better title. Your whole team executes the plan among the course of its journey, employing espionage, mind-controlled tricks, political sabotage, various interrogations, and cold-blooded assassinations. Everyone does their part, and you begin to learn the true meaning of teamwork, as well as this troll disease called friendship.
Ew.
that's the way that's worded. I'm just. It just reminds me of something very. I cannot. Bothering me. I was like,
Is
just
it
the
blue
word.
collar
Like,
guard?
no.
It's always color guard.
I'm sure it's
Oh,
not.
color guard.
Nice,
It's
not.
probably color guard.
No. It's not color guard.
Everything's color
Sorry, I'm
guard.
just reminded of my dream, which had quote unquote me being put into like Secret Service protection, kinda. Anyway, very confusing. Just know that this guy kept on stalking a person that I knew, and I was like, okay, maybe he should stop doing that. And it's like, okay, here. I'm like, okay, I don't think this is helping because he saw me take you over to the place, but okay. It was a lot. Anyway, continuing on.
All right. But before a single step is taken, Jack briefs you on the intelligence uncovered by one of his agents. It is an advantage over the Queen you will seize upon while she has her guard down. With each prototyping by each player, the royalty of both sides would evolve. The Queen, with her ring of orbs 12-fold, would first take on the claws and rigid carapace of your Lucis, and then the wings and scales of Terezi's young dragon, and then the horns and gills and cloven hooves of Gamzee's fallen custodian, and so it would continue. Though a queen is a vain creature, she is also sworn to her duty. She would be braced for the heavy load of augmentation ahead. She could certainly withstand the 8 eyes of an arachnid. The fairy wings might at worst be frivolous, and the great bullhorns could even be regarded as striking additions. For that matter, the sultry lips of a mother grub might plausibly suit her. She perhaps would wear a brave face even behind a dignified mustache, and the centauring of her lower torso would transpire without much complaint. She would dutifully indulge a lactating udder, and when all was said and done, doubling her head count would surely be insult to 11-fold injury, but nothing she hadn't essentially endured already, all in the name of her kingdom. But she would spare herself of all these additional debastements, because before the rest came, there would be one corruption to her figure she could not abide. Her vanity wouldn't allow it. She could not stand bearing the visage of the most loathsome creature known to existence, so vile in its appearance, so contemptible its purpose. All depictions of the creature, let alone members of its population, are permanently banned from any jurisdiction in the reach of her agents. Those of its kind go by many names, and so does the reviled patron god they herald. The great detestation, king pond squatter, speaker of the vast joke, or more commonly, bilious slick. His true name is of course forbidden, and wearing his face is where she drew the line.
God, that sounds like Anthony Bourdain.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I know you don't.
It's okay.
See? Mikey doesn't know either, so it's fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think you should tell
It's not
me.
a music fact that you don't know, so I don't have to divorce you today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing my best, okay?
I know you're doing your best.
She removed the ring and concealed it in the royal vault, where she was quite sure no one was looking. She then retired to her private chamber, from which she would dispatch orders, no one the wiser of her disadvantage. Or so she thought. Red team, execute Operation Regisurp. The operation in time would be a total success. The banished quasi-royal would make the future Alternian wasteland her home.
EQ.
I think this was Letters, who's the Black Queen. AKA.
I thought Letters was the White Queen?
No, I was the White Queen.
Yeah,
because we swapped.
Yeah, White Queen. All right.
Letters is the Black Queen because it's a different character that has already showed up.
Huh.
Wait.
Until she was given a new purpose.
Woo.
Yeah, because the White Queen is Morgan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this is still me then. Okay. I thought we were switching to different. It's okay. It's alright.
Okay.
But at the onset, you would know nothing of the Queen's aversion to an amphibious likeness, or about her orbs 12-fold, or any such details. You were informed of her disadvantage, and would act accordingly. You and your red teammates would work to dethrone the Queen in your session, while the blue team members would take on the entirely separate set of royal adversaries in their own session. This was to be a competition, after all. Or so you thought. Wah! You would begin to notice a strange pattern. The blue team's prototypings would affect the mutations of your session's underlings. And your prototypings would affect theirs.
Yeah.
Though the signs pointed to 2 distinct sessions, 2 sets of mystic runes, 2 opposing teams, 2 separate chains of connected players, this was all misleading. You were joining a particularly unusual bifractured session, meant from the start to receive all 12 players through 2 separate connection chains. A session with 1 Skya about which 12 planets would circle, one with 1 army of dark and 1 of light, with 1 pair of kings and 1 pair of queens, and with 1 cankerous archagent and his typical disdain for authority. It wouldn't be until later in the session, when the full chain was nearly closed, that you would realize the truth. The truth was, it had always been the same session all along, that your teams were not competing, but cooperating toward a common goal. Wow. Dun, dun, dun.
Look, I'm there.
You are there.
You're there.
You're there.
You're there. All of us here.
All of
together.
us here together.
I do think it's really funny. But
Yeah.
it's fine. It's okay. No, just like the fact that most of my team is on the blue team.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all of my team's on the red team.
Yeah. I think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's-
there too.
You're there.
You're there too. I think
Right,
most of Mooney is on the blue team. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we say most of when it's like 2 out of...
I think-
But anyway, but...
Hang on, I'm
Wait,
looking at
what
something.
team is...
No, Mooney's three guys on the blue team because
Yeah.
Mooney's
Yeah, Mooney's all in blue.
Aqueous,
Aqueous,
Solix.
Solix, and... No, Terezi's on the red team.
Yeah.
I think am I the only one?
'Cause,
No,
wait, what team is that?
Chinima's all on the blue team.
Yeah, I was like, wait. What
Yeah,
team is
Chinima's
that?
all on the blue team. I'm all on the red team. Letters has 2 on the red team.
I have 2 on the red, 1 on the
and then
blue.
1 on the
Mooney's
blue.
got 2 on the blue,
and then
1 on the
Moody's
red.
got. Mm-hmm.
This is how
That's
it
the
is.
bitch. That's what it is. We figured it out, guys. We did it.
Get them out.
Huzzah!
But yeah, I was right. Most of Mooney's people are on the other team. I know.
Yeah.
I said most.
Yeah, most, which is 2. The
Mhm.
most.
In the more
2 is
drawn
the
out
most.
form. Yeah, is the most. Certainly more than 3.
No, 2 is the most in the form of the other remaining number is 1.
Yeah.
Don't gaslight me into being number dyslexic like Mooney is. I already had to deal with fucking unsolicited feedback.
I misunderstood what you were saying. It's fine.
Shinama, you're being worse than me.
No, that was Morgan. This
Oh,
time.
gaslight me.
Morgan was
I'm
being
not
confused.
gaslighting you.
You were being a problem, Shinama.
I was saying most, as in like the definition of most means 2 in this case.
I don't think that's what you were arguing, but
That's what I was arguing this whole time. And I was like, no, wait. I'm like, wait, yeah, no, right, I'm right. And you guys are like, no, Chidama's wrong.
I
I'm like,
said
no,
most,
Chidama's
and you said no, and I'm like, what do you
I
mean?
never said that.
Jeez.
I never said no. Mooney is now rewriting the narrative.
I didn't rewrite shit. I heard you objectively arguing with letters.
No, I didn't.
I don't know, letters. Were you being argued with by Chinema?
I feel like I was being argued with, but I don't know now. I feel like I'm being gaslit. Help.
Well,
I
good
wasn't-
thing we can have VODs.
And you will find out in the VOD how I wasn't arguing and I was saying the truth the whole time.
VOD
And I'm
watchers.
And I was like, no, I'm correct. And then Morgan got confused, and Morgan started arguing. And that's not what happened, okay? Anyway, we're continuing now.
Continuing now.
Continuing now.
In a more drawn-out form of this adventure's narrative, figuring this out would have been a huge deal. We would have been, like, completely blown away by this stunning revelation. Wow, same session all along, really? Huh.
So funny how they keep on going through things. They mean, like, yeah, this is a story plot. Anyway.
Well, yeah, because
Wow.
the joke is that they're sort of speeding through this and talking about it almost, like, after the fact, as opposed to actually, like, going into detail like it is with the kids.
Yeah.
So that is part of the joke here. Is
In detail, quote unquote, when we still don't really understand how this worked in the first place with the kids, and they kind of glossed it over.
Well, yeah,
Because they
but like
went
it's like they're doing a non-traditional narrative, so they keep making jokes about just like, yeah, if we actually were doing this like the right way, that would like telling this like a normal story, this would have been crazy. Anyway,
Anyway,
because there's a bunch of like more important stuff, but it's like, anyway, it's just because there's. The kids session is the actual story. This is basically just a big dramatic backstory leading up to other things that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
What?
But since we've decided to engage in this epic in shorthand, you feel like you must insist that we continue with this expository interlude. It would turn out that the arrangement of planets looked like this, rather bifractured from each other, each team appearing to comprise a distinct chain in a different session without the luxury to complete the picture we see here. It appeared that way until it was time to link the two chains, completing the circuit of 12 and uniting the teams. For these final two links, Skaya had a plan, as it did with the order of every preceding link. And as it did with the paradoxical seating of its own players on the surface of the planet, it would later devastate to buy itself time. Its plan was as inescapable as all others, and as inevitable as the reckoning it would ultimately face. Mobius double reach around!
And double reach around.
Double reach around!
reach around.
Do. After watching the phases of Mobius double and reach around toggle for a few minutes while in a sort of stupor, you finally snap out of it. Your attention drifts towards these two symbols. You would try to be these mysterious characters, but you suspect you would fail, so you don't bother. They're way too mysterious for you to be them yet. Seriously, what's up with these guys? Do they live underwater or something? What's their deal? We'll learn all about that them a little later.
I want to talk.
I know.
What's happening?
Don't worry about it. For that matter, what about this young lady? What's her deal? We'll probably find out about her later, too. It will probably be quite some time before you get to be her. It could very well be pages and pages and pages. And pages and pages and pages. Seriously. It could take forever.
Hi. Hello.
Okay, I gotta fix my voice real quick. Hang on. I should have just started doing a normal voice.
All the main characters.
I'm sorry.
And then you're like, no, this is the car cat part, so I'm gonna continue with car cat.
I know, I should have just put it on a normal voice after a while. That's okay.
Hey, I have yet to be Dracula.
I know. We'll get to him. Don't worry. He's gonna come back.
No, it's good for me.
Yeah.
Me and Mooney just like, it's fine.
It's okay. We're gonna listen. Shinema did have to sit out for a majority of the first couple of fucking stuff.
No,
we all have to rotate around.
Listen, I'm fine not being Dracula for a hot second.
That's good. If only you could just never be Dracula.
Scene.
You could just
choose not to be Dracula.
No, it's the troll lisp, and that's canon now.
Okay.
Well, in weirdly in the same vein, we're about to learn what an Alternian goth is, because Kanaya is basically the Alternian version of a goth. Anyway, your name is Kanaya Merriam. You are one of the few of your kind who can withstand the blistering Alternian sun, and perhaps the only one who enjoys the feel of its rays. As such, you are one of the few of your kind who has taken a shining to landscaping. You have cultivated a lush oasis around your hive, and in particular, you have honed your craft through the art of topiary, sculpting your trees to match the puffy oracles from your dreams. You have embraced the tool of this trade, which conveniently is the weapon of choice for those who would hunt the heinous broods of the undead, which crawl from the sand at sunrise and feast on the light of the living. It would be convenient if you actually hunted them, but it is of course far too dangerous, every bit as suicidal as attempting to poach the terrible muscle beasts who roam at night. So you indulge in your bright fascination with the grim through literature. Just before the sun goes down and you join your flora in rest, you immerse yourself in tales of rainbow drinkers and shadow droppers and forbidden passion. You are one of the few of your kind with jade green blood. As such, you are one of the few who could be selected and raised by a virgin mother grub, an event so rare as to elude documented precedent. She would defend you from the desert threats, and though her life would be short, in time you would assure her of progeny. You are one of the few of your kind whose affection for the aesthetic strongly overpowers instinctive regard for the Altarian. As such, you are one of the few of your kind who has developed a zeal for fashion and designs and lovely, colorful patterns. You decorate your hive with flora and fabric as delicately or aggressively as inspiration demands. You are a seamstress, or a rag ripper, or a tree trimmer, or a lumberjack, whichever you care to be. And your unique hive is equipped with a great supply of advanced technology to accommodate your interests. The technology, and indeed the hive itself, were all recovered from the ruins nearby when you were very young. The seed of your hive was deployed by the volcanic rocks beneath the sand with your assistance of your Lucis and her remarkable burrowing skills. And you have lived here happily together since. You know the ruins and the hive and everything here that is not sand and rock originated from the world in your dreams. You also know that one day you will visit the world while you're awake, and that day is today. Your troll tag is Oxylitrix. That one! And you tend to enunciate each word you speak very clearly and carefully. What will you do? Equipped chainsaw! What chainsaw? You are quite sure there is no chainsaw leaning against that bookshelf? There is, however, a tube of lipstick on the floor. Fine, equip that then. All right, let's settle down. No need to get hysterical. Oh, there goes your wardrobe-ifier again. Never a dull moment in fashion when the randomizer is cycled on. Apply. You can choose between your trademark jade or black, even though the troll's lips are naturally black. But they can always be blacker, and a lady with a true sense of style knows this. In any case, you think you'll mix things up and go with green for a while. Answer CC. Oh, look at that, it's someone new!
Oh,
It's a Chinema!
It's the last Chimbo.
It's the last Chinema! Do you need a picture?
Sorry, no, I know who it is. I know who it is. I think I already remember what the voice was. I did the voice before. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think I know what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All alone, Governor.
Not Reggie. Valley Girl. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Valley Girls.
Hello.
Hey.
Can I?
You seem more excited than usual. Or less. I can't tell. Help me tell without saying glub. I'm going to type this face now. Even though no one knows how to make a mouth do a question shape like that.
Sorry. I can't really control the globs.
Yes, you can. But that's fine. You can glub to your content of your collapsing and expanding bladder-based aquatic vernacular system, if it means you are excited about something.
I am excited.
Okay, why?
Everything we are about to do next is exciting. It is always exciting. I'm excited. Phew.
It looks like one of your letters got away from you.
Yeah, I really launched that one.
I like that you're going Valley Girl and now you're Southern.
I like how you got like the ditzy, like almost like you might be like a candy.
I'm okay with that.
Oh no.
This is how it is, okay? Because I was gonna go Valley Girl, and then my Valley Girl turned way more Southern than I actually meant it to be, and it's like, why not?
It's the Southern girl.
Because this works.
You-
This works.
You forked an innocent D loitering over there by the South Pole, minding its own business.
Glub, glub, glub. Hey, let's stop being idiots for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just worked up about this game. It will be great. I've been waiting a long time to get started. We all have.
I thought so. I have been cloaked in a mood of perpetual anticipation for some time as well.
We should compare notes, even though we are on different teams.
Well, not really.
Really? See, this is why we should be comparing notes.
What notes would you like to submit for comparison?
Well, I'm gonna join my team pretty late. I think I have to. I need to connect after my goofball Muriel does so I can keep my goggles on his nefarious escapades. It's a tough job, but it's important. Everyone has an important job to do.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you're doing too? Joining late to keep an eye on yours?
I don't know for a fact that she's mine.
You're not supposed to know for a fact, dummy. You just do what you think is right, and even if you were wrong, the worst that can happen is you help somebody and help the whole world too.
I know. But what if I don't really want her to be that?
Shrug.
Yeah. Glub glub shrug is the right attitude, I think. Our minds are already made up anyway, aren't they?
Yes, probably. Your clouds tell me everything, so what do you even have to worry about?
They don't tell me
Your
everything.
clouds tell you.
They don't tell you everything, they tell me some things. Just as I'm sure she doesn't whisper everything to you.
That's true. Oh, sucks. Now I'm going to get sad. She'll be gone soon. Well, I guess it'll be a relief not to have to worry about keeping our voice down anymore.
I wonder if any other kid on this planet has as many burdens in the fire as you. I doubt it.
They aren't burdens. Okay, I guess they are. But I love him, and I wouldn't have it any other way because that's why I'm here. On that note, I think I'm gonna go say goodbye to her. Maybe you should too while you still have the chance. Even though I'll see her again soon, which still seems kind of strange to me. But that's why this is also exciting! Kanya, bye!
Check on Lucis. You had nearly forgotten. Today her time would come. Maybe you should be there for her final moment. But then it isn't exactly final, is it? Death is pretty confusing without finality. What? It's too late. You'd better change back into your work clothes. No point in getting a good dress dirty. Go downstairs. She brought you this far. Now, to live up to your end of the bargain, operate. Just girly things. Caption log that thing. I love Kanai so much. You secure the matriorb through your chastity modus, safe and sound.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, it is.
Here's my thing about Kanaya that I adore so much about her. She is objectively probably one of, if not the most hardcore feminine characters in the entire story. Just it based on everything and everything around her, and yet she does some of the most sick ass shit of anyone else, and it makes me very happy. Like, it's just, like, again, Homestuck is one of those things where it's like girls are allowed to be cool without having to be like masculine, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It brings me great joy. Because again, like here's the most feminine character in the game who's like Lucis is a virgin mother grub who has the chastity modus, who likes dresses and colors and pretty things and things. And also she wields a chainsaw.
You got chainsaw lipstick.
Amazing. I love it.
And not just that, but like also the fact that she tends to be the person who's like, yeah, I'm going to be blunt with you and tell you the truth of everything that's going on. Like, let you know, hey, this is the information you need to know. And it's a very nice thing of like, yeah, this is the character. She's very character.
She's so good. I love her so much.
She's so good. I love Kanaya.
You will serendipitously discover the key to unlock this card when and only when you are ready to make use of this item, and not a moment before. Oh, look at this mess. All this blood and sunlight is stirring bright feelings within. You often fantasize about being a true rainbow drinker from your literature. It would be a life of darting between the shadows, of persecution and being misunderstood, and of romance. You would drink heavily from its multicolored well, and the hemospectrum would be your wine list preceding the great feast of passion. Surely it couldn't hurt. Well, no one is looking. Just a taste.
Okay, so a rainbow drinker is
vampire.
Vampire.
Yeah.
Got it.
Troll version of a vampire. Mm-hmm. Meddle with Moirail. Oh, here I go again. God, fucking hell. I know I did this to myself. What? I just wanted you to know. Is your Lucis dead yet? You then proceeded to have the rest of this conversation we already read, bugging and fussing and meddling through the special and magical union one can only describe as being in more allegiance with another. At least, you guess that's how you would describe it. Maybe. Troll romance sure is confusing. Oh, look! It's a letters guy!
Oh, it's me!
It's you!
Yeah.
We're getting all of them, baby. You will put her out of your mind for a while. It should be hours before you have to connect with her anyway. Might as well pack this thing up and head inside. Oh, what now? What could this guy want? Oh, it never ends. Answer CA. Caligulus Aquarium.
Can, make her talk to me. Do something.
Who?
You're no good conniving, fucking, backstabbing girl crush, that's who.
Overstating our relationship won't make me feel very cooperative. It's paler red than that, okay?
That is a fucking laugh, and you know it. Everyone does. So help me out. Tell her to talk to me. I think she blocked me. You've got to.
Why do I got to? I don't got to, and I don't got to. And every time you take my help for granted, I feel like I got to do a little less.
Whatever. You are so the village two-wheel device when it comes to ostracizing. You can't let a grudge go by. You won't stick your busy stem beat Twix, so get with the program, Fussy Vines.
If your slander weren't so predictable, I'd block you too for saying that. Has it occurred to you she may have blocked you because you are very overbearing? I just said that aloud, now in your silly accent, and had a private moment of enjoyment.
Who gives a shit why she blocked me? Or about my fucking manners? Come on, you've got away with her. I figure if you're going to ostracize any two brine suckers who sneer at each other a funny way, you might as well make it official and be ours, right?
Your black solicitation just seems really indecent. What do you want from her anyway?
She made me something per prior arrangement. She will deliver it when we will meet in the game, but I don't know what the logistics are yet. I'm trying to connector with
Connotier, I think.
Connotier with her here, but she's blowing me off again. Fucking
Dirt scraping land hag.
Pickled dirt scraping land hag. Thank you.
What is it?
Stupid, what do you think? It's a fucking gizmo to blow up the world or something? Oh, well, not that, obviously. But something that'll kill all the land dwellers. What else would I be after?
Can you, for just a moment, entertain the thoughts of one untouched by the megalomaniacal derangement and tell me why I'd want to assist you with that?
Well, I'm not going to very well kill you, am I? That would be fucking unconscionable. What kind of friend would I be?
Also speculate for a moment that self-preservation might not be Shut up out there. That's her chainsaw revving up.
He's angry at me, oh no.
Yeah. Also speculate for a moment that self-preservation might not be what would sway my decision.
Yeah, go ahead and kiss us off, but there'll be blood on your hands. You could either play along as our auspice and do a little mediating when you were fucking hatched to, or watch she and me devolve into fucking full-fledged kismisses. The kind like you don't get once in a 10,000 sweets. You know that's what it would be. There would be rainbow rivers running through star systems and all nebulizing like liquid firework. It will be beautiful and heartbreaking all at once. You should read up on your history instead of pouring through that god-awful sunny rubbish.
It's just laborious listening to this. Oh, I'm sorry. None of it matters.
Yeah, it does. It's important. Sorry, but the fate of the race and purity of the bloodline is important. Excuse me for being concerned.
I know, but you really should know by now that the world will end tonight regardless. Land and sea dwellers alike will all die because of the game we're about to play. And I agree. The fate of the race is important, but it's in my hands now. All of ours, really.
Huh. Well, okay.
Really.
Ordinarily, I'd call bullshit on terrible stinking BS like that, but I know you don't really lie about stuff. Unless it's to yourself. But that's why I bother even talking to you. I wouldn't even be here saying any other of this otherwise. So did your clouds tell you that?
The doomsday scenario in particular. Not exactly.
I got clouds and they don't tell me shit. They hide nothing but misfortune and monstrosities. Fucking pain in the ass fucking clouds. So how do you know then?
I have another source.
Okay. Well, you are jacked tight the fuck into this thing in so many ways. I don't know what to say anymore. Whatever we will, just play and find out, I guess. So can you tell her to talk to me anyway?
No.
God damn it. She and me are teammates. We've got to have a powwow or something.
You aren't actually on the same team?
Fine, I get it. I'll step off. You don't want to be our auspice because you don't want to get locked into that sort of relation with her. I can respect that.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, it is. Your real feelings run pretty awful ruddy. Methinks everybody knows it. Especially that ass-blood cockhat. He and me have you so pegged about that, it's upright silly. But it's cool, it's totally fine. Don't worry, I'll leave you alone and give you a shot.
It's unbelievable. Her patience.
What? Whoa, wait, who?
Oh, never mind.
Okay, wait. Did she talk to you today? What did she say? Oh, glub or whatever.
Something about longing to touch you indiscreetly.
What?
And that she's basically in the scarlet throes for you, as deep as the flushed quadrant as one can be.
Wait, did she actually say that? In confidence?
Oh, to the letter.
Can you copy exactly what she said?
Absolutely not.
I'm so sorry, I'm just... You guys hear this and it makes no sense whatsoever. Every single thing I just...
What?
What?
I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry. I'm being a problem.
Yeah, so, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want the actual one, or do you want to figure it out when it actually tells you
we're gonna
in the story?
finish this first, and then afterwards, I'm going to explain as much as I can of what I think just happened, and then you tell me whether or not.
A cinema theory, yay! I like a cinema theory.
God, I wonder if we'll go to Detroit
Yeah,
again.
unfortunately, no, I don't blame you for being confused though. This is thank you, Sapron. Sapron says, I finally got a chance to look, and I love your and Cheese troll models. They're so cute and cool. Letters did an amazing job.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yay, thank you, Saffron. But yeah, so no, this one is a bit wild because it is dropping like, here's a brand new character, here's the other character that you talked to once, not naming the other character he's talking about out loud, and then also bringing up a bunch of words that we have not been taught yet. So I understand why this is confusing. I forgive you.
I think part of it is that they're also using English words that are just like... I think part of it is the fact of like, the accent I keep on hearing for him is not the accent that Letters is doing.
What accent do you want for him?
No, you're fine. No,
I don't want to do buffalo.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm asking.
I will say the most popular dub does an accent that I don't think any of us could possibly replicate long term, where they actually pronounce the W's, where they basically go some way. Like, it would be like, this bullshit you're BSing me in some way off awful. Like, they just do it with actual W's, and it's crazy. Like,
no, that's not even what I'm hearing though.
What are you hearing?
I'm trying to remember what the term is called again. Not AP.
AAVE?
Maybe? I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that's what it's called. Maybe it's called that? Maybe? I don't know. I think so. Yeah.
What?
AAV?
That's the only thing I can think of that you're talking about.
I think so.
African American vernacular?
Yes, that one. Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking
Yeah,
of the other one.
I live in Australia. I really.
I don't think we don't want Letters touching that, but yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I am a white person that lives under the monarchy in Australia. I'm not allowed to touch that 10-foot pole. My hair is very straight, untextured.
I know
No texture on me. I am the palest bitch. I cannot touch any of that.
That's what my Letters.
I don't need any more racist allegories, alright? I already live in Australia. I don't need any more.
Again, that's why I said that, no, your accent's fine. Your accent's fine. So you understand my confusion here when I keep on hearing this line sorts and then hearing this one. Sometimes you just sit here, you're like, yeah.
I will say in the back of my mind now that Chinema did the southern accent on Pfeffery, I am reading some of this with a southern accent in my mind, and it's really funny. just listen, I need to give you an example of what my mind is saying. It's like, This is bullshit. You're BSing me in some way awful. You don't lie, but you do tease me. I'll transfuse my kick-ass royal blood out with my inconsistent muscle beast discharged if I won't know when I'm getting hooked. And I'm like, there's something about that is really fun.
That is very funny.
Anyway, I just need to share that so anyone else can read this in their own time with their own accent. Just so now I'm...
Letters accent is great.
No, Letters accent is perfect.
We're all just
He's absolutely a little British cunt.
Yeah.
It is very much the thing of like, I understand now why you said British, and I'm like, no, not British. You go, no, not British. I'm ruining it for everyone. Okay. Anyway, we can continue now.
Yes. We are up here.
This is bullshit. You're BSing me in some way awful. You don't lie, but you do tease, and I'll transfer my kick-ass royal blood out with incontinent muscle beast discharge if I won't know when I'm getting hooked.
Yeah. She's just a concerned Moirail looking out for you. That's all.
Ah, fuck. See, I'm telling you, you got to play your cards right.
What do you mean?
If you're not savvy about how you define yourself to people, you can just splash into the Moirail zone before you know which way is upwards.
Oh.
It's hard.
What?
Being a kid and growing up, it's hard and nobody understands.
Return to room.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So
It's tea time.
the conversation was about Mr. Man, which I forgot his name, because they still haven't actually said it. Talking about like, hey, this was a whole lot of just them like, just Mr. Man saying, hey, Kanaya, can you talk to Fefri and make her talk to me, please? Because I need to tell her something because we're gonna be playing the game together. And it's like, actually, you won't be playing the game together. What? And it's like, no, you guys won't be playing the game together. But then it's like, oh no, actually, yeah.
The person he was trying to get Kanaya to talk to him was not Fefri.
Oh, okay, then.
Fefri does talk to him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just got confused afterwards because then he said Glub, and I'm like,
Yeah. No, do you want me to explain what that conversation was about, or do you want to leave it vague till you understand? Okay. So, Mooney, do you mind if I just explain the entire conversation?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, so to go back, I'll go back real quick. So, basically, Aridin, who is this guy, and Vriska hate each other. Hate each other in the romantic way. But she blocked him and is not speaking to him. And so Kanaya, who is very, very good friends, who was Moirails with Vriska, he was reaching out to her to be like, hey, can you please tell her to talk to me? Can you please tell her to unblock me so we can talk again? Kanaya being like, no, I don't want to because I'm tired of doing things for you. We also get to learn a fun new word, which is auspicing. So without going too deep into it, because they will explain it more later, essentially there's 4 romances in Troll World, most of which like I think we understand at this point. There's romance, traditional romance. There's queer platonic, like, they call it the pale kind Moirails. There's like queer platonic. There's hate-mance. And then there's auspicing, which is basically the person who mediates the hate-mance so they don't kill each other. And that's what, and that's what he's basically being like, do the auspicing that you biologically are designed to do and make her talk to me again. And then, as we learn later in their conversation, Aridin, the purple guy, is Moirails with Fefri, the one that we just talked to. And they're queer platonic, they're besties, they're doing their thing together. And Kanaya basically started teasing him and being sarcastic and saying like, oh yeah, she's totally in love with you. She totally wants to take this to actual like red romance territory. Like she's totally in love with you, which she's not. Which little not to spoil it here a little bit. there's a bit of a theme here because Kanaya is essentially having romantic feelings for Vriska and doesn't know what to do with it. And Aridin has romantic feelings for Pfeffery, and he doesn't know what to do about it. He's Aridin's theme as a character is guy in the friend zone.
The friend zone.
So,
child.
That is essentially this conversation. Is we have a history that we don't know about fully for the two of them, where Kanaya often has to mediate between Vriska and Aridin because they hate-mance each other, and she's getting very sick of putting up with their shit, specifically Aridin's shit. So, yeah, that's basically what this conversation was about. I hope that makes sense.
Got it.
Yeah. So there you go.
I love Aridin so much.
He's such a bastard. There is a lot to do before you enter. There will be a lot of people to talk to and help along the way. No, not meddle with or mediate. Help, damn it! You are very helpful. You have a lot of inside information on what you and your co-players are about to face. You are tied the fuck into this thing in so many ways we don't know what to say anymore. It's not just cloud visions either. You have another source. Consult source. Ooh. Bum bum.
Dun dun.
Oh.
In one dream, the clouds pointed you to an address of a server hidden in an obscure pocket of a realm unknowable to mortals. They are so gay.
They're so gay.
They are so lesbian.
They're the most lesbians to ever exist. Like, look at them.
It
Fucking reached out to you in a hidden server across multiple universes and time space. Like, wow, that's the
just to
gayest
give
thing
you
ever.
intimate instructions on how to make sure everyone doesn't die.
Just so you could read my FAQ.
Mm-hmm.
My game facts.
They're so gay. They're beautiful.
So gay, guys.
It contains a journal written by a young member of an alien species. She has documented her experiences playing the game you are about to play. You can only assume this took place a long time ago. This race is likely ancient, preceding yours by millions of sweeps, maybe billions. You like to try and imagine the adventures of these players. Were they successful in repopulating their race? Did they manage to protect their matriorb and hatch a new mother grub? Could they hold it together? Or were they torn apart by the complex social dynamics of the mate ships and the moral allegiances and the ospertisms and the kismesitudes that will surely plague your group along the way? You have little doubt they succeeded with flying colors. You have little doubt that their victory was because of their leader, a great heroine, the tentacle therapist, from what she recorded. It seems the group had very little knowledge of what they were getting into, and yet they appear to have been the only of their kind to have risen to the challenge in a session stacked heavily against them. You are convinced their leadership was the difference. It would be nice to have the chance to talk to her. Alas, she has likely been dead for a millennia. Only the incomplete record of a long-forgotten quest remains. On the other hand, if you were to discover her quest ended in failure, it might be somewhat disillusioning. But that thought had never crossed your mind. It's Tavros' turn.
Tavros, enter.
Ooh.
Having narrowly dodged
Baby
obliteration,
boy,
you take
baby
your place.
boy.
There's a baby boy. As you take your place as the page of breath in the land of sand and Zephyr. Zephyr.
So cute.
I should know that. That's from the North Star.
Boy.
And in time,
Tavros! Go outside and look what I built for you. You're going to flip.
okay.
I'm so sorry, Tavros.
She's such a fucking bitch. Look at this shit.
This is probably meant to antagonize me.
What are you talking about? Look at my beautiful building. Don't you think it's about time someone got a little creative with this game?
Maybe.
Everyone always wants to do things the boring way. Didn't we make a truce, Tavros? Why we would try to be less boring from now on. You don't want to break your truce with me, do you, Tavros?
I just...
Yeah?
Why do people hate Tavros when he has to deal with this?
I know. She's so comically nasty. She is Saffron. She's the worst. I love her so much. Thank you. You understand me, Moody. She's terrible.
I have to sit here and I have to stare at her doing this. And
this is why Chinema was not allowed to be Tavros, because Chinema would die from embarrassment.
I'm sorry, I just... Like, I'm sorry, at this point in time, if I was Tavros and I had the situation, I would be crying, okay? Like, this is just so specific bullying, and it's like, hey!
It is! No, she's absolutely the worst.
She's so
terrible, awful.
She's so
and me
terrible.
remembering the scale, I'm like, what did Aridin do? What did Aridin do?
Oh.
Tavros has done nothing.
Hasi is too good at writing absolute pieces of shit that you still like. Agree.
Yeah.
They're so great.
They're so fun, but I just am like...
Great.
Oh.
Now get climbing.
Please don't read this as a boring thing, I hope. But it's physically impossible to do that, mostly.
Man, I knew it. Taurus Snows is back in action.
Why don't you, in like a not boring way, build a more inclined surfaces like you did over there? Maybe you could color them with fun colors, so you won't think they're boring and get angry at me some more.
I built that ramp because we were in a hurry to save your life, remember? A dead Tavros is even more boring than an alive and crippled Tavros by a slim margin. My stair structure is lovely, and I'm not changing it. Now hop out of your wheel device and get climbing.
Climbing.
Or crawling, whatever. Stop being so helpless. It's pathetic.
This is gonna take a long time.
What's the rush? You're in the game, safe and sound. Look in the sky. Do you see any meteors? I sure don't.
But there are imps around. And I'll be sort of defenseless, lying down on the stairs.
Sigh. You did not just use that excuse. We both know you can commune with these things. Hey, why don't you physically command them to carry you up? Oh my god. That is a great idea. Once again, leave it to Vriska to come up with the creative solutions.
I wouldn't really want to make them do that. I just don't understand why we can't do this the easy way.
She's such a bitch. What good would that do you? Whatever the purpose of this game is, makes you work hard for it. That way you become stronger along the way, and you are better prepared for whatever's next. Remember when we used to flarp together? It was the exact same principle when I crippled you, and that's why you were always outmatched. You were too soft and not well prepared. Nothing comes easy, Tavros. That is why we go through the trials and the brooding caverns when we're young, to make sure we are strong when we come out. Do you remember the trials, Tavros?
Not very well, no.
Well, I do, and they were a bitch. But now that I think about it, it would make perfect sense if your trials were really easy by some mistake. That is why you are such a soggy phlegm sponge, and why you got picked by such a sad, frail little Lucis. Oh, but that's okay. It probably wasn't your fault, just a bad break. You're lucky to have me as a server player, so I can challenge you and help you get strong. Now hop out of that seat and get climbing. I will deliver the device to you once you are at the top. Climb, pupa, climb!
Maybe I should ask Tinkerbell about this. He's really smart now that he can talk.
God, I love you, Tavros.
Wait a second. Every channel is the same. Do you
Um,
mean are you referring to the fact that all of us are doing the same thing, Cable Hue?
yeah.
Because we are in fact doing the same thing. We're just all streaming at the same time. All
Yeah.
4 of us. Every 4 of us. All of us. Totally.
Yeah, we're multi-streaming Homestuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
No.
We're currently at KLQ in Act 5. So we're at troll stuff.
Yeah.
What's that?
We're deep in the troll stuff now.
Deep in the troll stuff.
No! You don't need help from your lame bull fairy. He is only holding you back.
He's my friend.
God. Pathetic. This is getting frustrating. Why did I have to get stuck with the... with the disabled person? Just my luck. Do you have any idea how inconvenient this is? Do you have any sympathy for what I'm dealing with here?
Can you scroll up for a second, Birkin?
Yep.
All the way to the top to the picture.
Yeah.
Tavros side-eyeing the imp in the stairs. His wheelchair, the imp in the stairs again.
After this Cable Hue, so we can get through the rest of this conversation, because I just sit here, I'm like, wanting to cry again.
You're so inconsiderate. You just sit there looking smug. It's infuriating to look at you. You haven't even thanked me, or apologized for that matter. Thanks, Vriska, for, saving my life. It sure was brave and heroic and pretty of you. Also, I'm sorry for the bottom of my nook. Seriously, how hard would that have been?
Okay. Thanks, I guess. But sorry for what?
For being crippled, you ass! God, she's a bitch. She's the worst.
You want me to apologize for being paralyzed?
Yes. Say you're sorry.
I don't mean to be rude or boring, but that's ridiculous given the circumstances.
Bullshit. It's something called basic decency and civility, you fudge-blooded... Oh god. You flood-blooded boar. Now get down on your useless wobbly knees and apologize.
No, I don't want to.
Anyway, introduction time again. Okay.
Go ahead.
Cable, I'm quietly existing, otherwise known as Chi. We're playing Homestick with a couple of our friends here. Right next to me is, of course, the Zodiac Lord.
Hi.
And we got Gun Mooney.
Hello.
They're dead. And we got Letters of Sky.
Here.
I
showed up.
Silly little things sometimes, like usually playing games and stuff of different kinds, while Letters has been doing some more art on his streams. And of course, I've also been playing a detective game with Zodiac on his stream on Fridays.
Yeah.
But yeah. And Mooney's here. We love Mooney so
Mooney's
much.
here.
Hello.
And has designed pretty much all of our assets.
I made the
So
PNGs. Letters made the VTuber models. Yeah.
And
this is a
the overlays
collaborative effort.
made by this, and I'm here.
And she has collaborated with her beautiful presence.
Well, that's not true. She has made emotes for Letters channel.
Yeah.
She has made a votes for Letters channel. We all contribute here.
We all
Yes.
can.
All quarters of the polycule.
All
contribute.
quarters of the polycule.
Together we make Voltron.
We make one good financial year.
Together we make Captain Planet.
Dang.
Oh god,
We
not
upgraded.
Captain Planet.
Yeah, Captain Planet.
Yeah, I love Captain Planet.
Alright, I'm now just
Love.
reminded of the memes that are just like this, violence, and this.
Thank you, Captain
Yeah.
PW. We are very awesome. My friends are very
You're
beautiful and awesome.
But fan fiction's also cool.
Yeah, fanfiction is
I love
great.
fanfiction.
Yeah.
The world is carried upon the backs of fanfiction.
Honestly, yeah.
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 All great
I mean,
writing source from
completely
fanfiction of
places.
some kind.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's so much.
Yeah.
So but yeah, we just did a little doing silly little making silly little voices.
God, she's a bitch.
Okay, first of all, if she can just move the thing, why doesn't she just
Because she's a
Oh,
bitch.
sorry, guys.
Good. Apologize,
You're
Pupa.
the worst.
Apologize. Say you're sorry for for being crippled.
Wings.
Wee.
Again,
I'm gonna summon Rufio now.
I would
I'm gonna
cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all original
I
characters. I hope. Yeah, that's very fun.
Now
Aw.
she's done it. She has awoken the mighty inner fury that is Rufio. But
Aw.
unfortunately, Rufio is not real. He's imaginary. A fake. Like a made up friend, the way fairies are. Continue to be sad and alone.
What that sucks is when
Oh.
you're looking for something with a specific character and there's nothing available, that doesn't make me want to get my eyes out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes you have to write your own fan fiction.
This is why. And then you can share it, and everyone's gonna be happy that you did it because everyone's
Yeah.
that one thing. And so someone to do it, and it's great.
Listen,
Yeah.
there's always someone out there that'll read like an obscure fanfic in the dredge on the backlog because they're like, I can't find any good stuff, and then they find yours and they're like, thank God.
Their name is Mooney. Mooney speaks from personal
My name is
experience.
Mooney.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Vriska. Wee! God, she's the worst. Uh-oh. Dun dun. Kanaya, mediate. Hey, what's your deal? Shouldn't you be helping me out of this jam instead of fussing with my plumbing? Just presenting a floating reminder that Tavros will need plenty of inclined surfaces for his ascent. That's silly. I made so many ramps, you wouldn't even believe it. I specifically decided I wanted to build something ugly and boring. It is now the land of ramps and yawns. He's reported otherwise. That lousy snitch. Maybe I should take his computer away so he can't go crying to Fussy Fangs anymore. Maybe I should upend this load gaper over your head. No, don't! I'm still learning the interface. It could happen accidentally at any moment. I'm only trying to help him. Think of another way to help. Fine. I'll do something nice. I have an idea. I'll be right back. And for the record, I was going to do this anyway. I was just trying to make him a better player first. Okay. In the meantime, how about you serve my client player the way I think is best? And you can do the same for yours? I thought I was. Scurry downstairs.
What are the legs?
You make your way down to one of your innumerable loot strongholds, where you stash riches and gold and jewels and prizes plundered from your campaigns. There they are, your rocket boots. You must confess you will find favor with just about any kind of footwear as long as it is bright red. You would wear these striking boots even if they were just broken pieces of junk. But as it happens, they work just fine and they are awesome. Take them. Ta-ding. Phew. Go back up.
I'm just picking up the
Uh-oh.
dice one by one.
Quit cleaning up after me! Oh, you are ridiculous. Get the code. Ooh. Send code.
Alchemars.
Oh, he's got a little car.
I got a little car now. Oh, my little imp guys are not happy with
They're
me.
not happy at
I'm
all.
gonna fly, pupa.
Fly, pupa, fly.
Fly, pupa, fly.
Me staring at the amount of stairs.
Fly!
So many stairs. I
She
can't
wanted him to
handle
climb
any
all
of
of it,
them.
and the fact that, like, I don't even think she built enough stairs for him to even get through the hole.
Probably not.
You scroll up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you'd have to jump.
No, that's probably where she'd be like, oh, hey, by the way, I have these convenient rocket boots for you.
He's kind of a terrible person. I don't know if you noticed.
You have a huge hot take, Cable Hugh.
Yeah.
Is this a reread?
Well, while
no,
you have
okay.
the huge hot
So
take, I will go to the bathroom.
yeah, so Cable, just so you know, me and Letters have read Homestuck before. Mooney and Trinema has not. So preferably maybe don't spoil too much. We do spoil some things just out of excitement, but we do have two people who has not read this at all.
To be clear, at the moment in time, it's basically that neither of us have. However, it's really funny for the context of this is that we had read just enough home to finish the Midnight Crew and then got tired.
Mooney has a traumatic memory with the Midnight Crew where Mooney just wanted to get to the trolls, but they got so fed up with the Midnight Crew they stopped. So while reading that part, we were trying to find the part. We were like, was this where you stopped, Mooney? Like, where did you stop? And Mooney was like, no, I remember all this. And then it got to the point where Mooney was like, oh yeah, I stopped right here. And 2 pages, 2 clicks after that page where Mooney stopped, Carcat was on screen.
Listen, okay? I hate the Midnight Crew. They suck. They're the worst part.
Got through the whole.
Got fed up with Peak, I know, right, Saffron?
Oh, listen, the arm bullshit happened, and then I went, you know what? I'm done. I don't understand the fuck is happening. I hate this logic, and I left.
I liked Midnight Crew.
I liked it too.
No.
Everyone
Says
but Mooney
the
likes
person who
the
didn't
Midnight Crew.
understand. Says the person who didn't understand that there was a guy who like traveled by the speed of a minute per minute.
Yeah.
I just need to clarify because there's various forms of traveling from a minute by a minute. Because it can take you a minute to travel somewhere that is a minute. However, you might not still exist in that space. No, but this one was saying that he still existed in that space, and he wasn't. But I wasn't clear on that, which is why I asked for clarification.
Because you didn't understand the basic joke, and you needed it explained to you.
I am autistic. Leave me alone. I'm doing my best.
You are, and so are the rest of us. That's why we're reading Homestuck. We wouldn't be here if we weren't autistic.
Yeah.
With the Sawbuck nonsense, it took me 2 hours to comprehend it. Oh no, the Sawbuck nonsense is ridiculous. That shit's crazy. No, the Sawbuck nonsense was in the Midnight Crew part.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Okay.
Yeah, no, that was when he was like jumping around in time, talking to his doppelganger, and et cetera, like all that sort of shit.
Yeah, so like, hey, we're going to go back to try and figure out a way that we can get this item that we need.
And then they pulled that bullshit of like, or that stuff of just like, all of this was actually supposed to happen in order for things to happen the way they're supposed to happen. And it was like, it's very convoluted. It's deeply convoluted.
I love Hamilton.
But yeah, Taros is the kind of character that we said, and we're like, he fits so perfectly into the scheme of things of how everyone else's character. And so, like, yes, having this character who's a little bit like hey, please stop doing this, like, it just fits really well. And that's why we like him so much and he suffers.
Mm-hmm. I like him too. I love all the Homestuck characters. They're so much fun to watch interact on screen. Watching the little ant farm. Are we ready to keep going?
Yes, and again in time.
Kissing lizards.
Kissing lizards.
Yeah. Lead fearsome entourage into the ruins.
Cable Hill, you were not at that point yet. Or are you just ship wise? I don't know. That one we're saving for later. We're saving for a night of discussing headcanons.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we're going through the story because we're trying to figure out what's going on.
But I don't
Because,
think Carcass and Equius has talked yet at this point in the story yet, so.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Not yet.
Don't know. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
met. Well, we haven't actually seen Equius.
No, we have seen Equius. You've
No,
talked
we
as
have
Equius.
seen Equius.
Equius,
We're,
not
Eridan's the one you're thinking of that we haven't met yet.
Eridan, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Eridan,
a bit confusing, yeah. But anyway.
we haven't actually seen.
Equius,
Oh, you've
but talked
talked to, yeah.
Yeah.
Communing.
Woo. Oh.
Good job, guys.
Frog!
It's a frog.
Frog!
Rogue.
It's a frog.
And
Confirm
Rose starts with,
my
neither
theory.
have we, Cable you. Ta-da.
Yes, another piece fits. We are making some strict progress on this puzzle.
Oh, that's cool, I guess.
So, where do you think is the next one?
I don't know. Probably buried in a stupid sand somewhere like the others.
Okay, that's mostly what I was thinking too, but it suddenly doesn't sound like you think the puzzle is cool.
The puzzle sucks. All these puzzles suck. If I have to help you put one more dumb slab of boring rock into another stupid wall indentation, I'm going to put an indentation in my desk with my face.
But it looks like a frog, and that's kind of fun.
Snore. These puzzles are for wigglers. I solved way better puzzles than this in my heyday as Mind Thing. Oh, look, some ruins. Oh, look, another mysterious recess in the wall. I wonder if something fits in there. It probably just opens a secret passage to more wall indentations. I'm so over this puzzle.
But they are necessary. So, aren't they? To find new magic artifacts and things, and learn more about the lore of this land.
Tavros, let me let you in on a little secret about the lore of your land. It's boring.
Yes.
The minds of your consorts are very soft and impressionable, as easily manipulated as all those imps you've been bossing around. I have picked apart their teeny little lizard brains and seen through all the smoke and mirrors of their riddles. I have gotten to the truth they are guarding, the big, great big mystery behind this planet, and you know what it is, Tavros?
No.
It's bullshit. Meaningless, boring, fanciful bullshit wrapped in flowery poems to keep you guessing. It all leads to one thing anyway, and that's what we should put our attention on. Real gamers cut to the chase. They power through all the nonsense and go for the gold. They cheat, Tavros. It's time you learn to start cheating.
I thought I kind of was cheating by making friends with monsters.
Well, it's a good start. You are bending the rules and getting stuff done. Okay, I will admit, I'm fairly impressed with your progress so far, even though you still probably haven't even killed a single enemy. No, don't bother. I know you haven't. But maybe that's okay. Maybe it's just your style, and your real strength is surrounding yourself with allies who are much stronger than you, like me. I'm sure there is more than one way up the Escher ladder. In your case, probably the only way is to roll gently up the Escher ramp, the path of the invalid.
Yeah, I agree. I can't really walk up a
But
ladder,
I
so-
think it's time to stop fucking around. You need to be challenged more. I have been designing a quest for you that should test your true limits.
Oh no. Is that what you were doing all this time?
Yes.
Again, Carcat, why did you do this?
I know. This is the worst.
Carcat, why did you
better.
do this to me? I'm just a little guy. I've done nothing to you. I thought we were on good terms. I thought, well, we're probably not friends because you seem very, very against that and you're very loud. and you're very opinionated, and that's very scary. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes we talk for hours, but I don't really say anything at all because you're taking the entire conversation sphere. But I thought we were all cool, bro. Why do you keep putting me in direct contact with my abuser? That's not. She's put stairs. I can't do stairs, Carcat. She keeps talking about ladders. I can't do this. Help me.
I like the puzzle. I would too, Cable Hugh. It's a good puzzle. Friska's just a bitch.
It's just a bee.
She's just a bitch.
I want to say give it another half hour before I have to finish, since I have to take care of the dogs now.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you read already, or?
Yes, is that what you were doing all this time?
Yes.
I mean, not that I don't appreciate it, but don't you have your own quest to do?
Yeah, well, after she got me in the game, Kanaya just left me in the lurch. Probably because she's dealing with her own crisis now. Which is just as well, because I was starting to get nannied hard. You wouldn't even believe it.
Nannied.
So I had some time to kill. I drew you a map.
Okay.
Here, take a look. It marks what will be your new destination, where you will find the ultimate challenge.
Look at the map.
Go to seventh gate. Go here. More boring puzzles. Ignore them. Zzz.
Do not go to the 7th gate. Do not do that, please.
Where does it go?
I have determined. Sorry, one second. I have determined from your consorts that there is a terrible monster deep underground. It guards a hoard of treasure bigger than either of us can imagine. It's called a denizen, and it is the boss of your whole planet. Tavros, you will go and face your denizen.
Won't that be too difficult?
It will be the most powerful adversary you have ever met, but you can handle it. I believe in you.
Thanks. I mean, I respect that you have lots of piratey bravado about stuff. And you type fast about it. But I think this is foolish and not sensible. I will probably just get killed, realistically.
Maybe. But that is a risk you take by being a brave adventurer. But this is a good opportunity to apply your cunning. Maybe you can rally a huge army to bend to your will and overwhelm the monster. Who knows? It is up to you. This is it, Tavros. It is time to sink or swim.
I should get Kanaya's advice. Or maybe Karkat, since he is the leader.
No! Oh God, every time. Always going and getting to others to bail you out. Anyway, Kanaya is missing in action, and Karkat has his head up his nook with this new stabby hate friend. Neither can help you.
Do not do this again.
Oh, she's doing it again.
It's just hard to figure out if you really think this is a good idea strategically, or if it's just more of the thing where you harass me but sound excited about it.
Tavros, I know nobody believes me about this, probably not even a gullible dope like you, but I actually care about your advancement as a player. Everything I have done has been to make you stronger.
Okay. I still don't know what to believe about that.
Ugh, you are useless. I'm done talking about this. Now shut up and point that cherry vehicle of yours towards the X on the map. Next stop, Gate 7. Let's go. This isn't optional. You know very well that I can make you go to that gate whether you want to or not. But I would rather it not have to come to that. What will it be? Advance or advance?
Okay, since you put me between a rock and taking away what is left of my bodily autonomy, I will go.
Oh, one last thing. Equipped your boy Skylark outfit. This will be Pupa's last stand. I mean, sit. I know, it's horrible.
Quite the cherry vehicle toward the X on the map.
She's so terrible.
It's one thing when she gets John killed when we don't know her, and she does this, and it's like, okay, great. Now we know this thing, and we know not to do this kind of thing.
That was that was Terezi who got John killed.
Terezi did it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Technically, she did it on accident. She didn't realize he was actually, like, gonna die if that happened, but still. She's
okay.
Terezi and Vriska are kind of both shitty. It's just Vriska goes way too far with it.
Vriska's just like, oh, like, you know, like, just like hard.
Yeah.
Terezi's just like, ah ha ha.
Terezi genuinely wants to prank people and genuinely wants to, like, be silly about it. Vriska just wants, like, finds humor in other people's pain.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I crashed. You proceed through what seems to be your second gate. Into the land of maps and treasures, the thief of light lies in wait. I don't want to be here. Wait, no. I don't.
Wait.
Uh-oh. Vriska,
I don't want to
wake up. Oh my! It appears Pupa Pan himself has flown through your window while you were asleep. How exciting! Surely he is here to take you away on the adventure of a lifetime. He is more dreamy and heroic than you ever imagined. But what's this? It seems the legendary boy Skylark has misplaced his shadow. He is looking everywhere for it. To no avail. He is having a devil of a time. What with being paralyzed from the waist down and all. He clearly needs your help.
I need someone to get me out of here.
Help Pupa find Shadow. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
I'm in a very uncomfortable position. I do not wish to be here.
That fucking deranged look.
Oh, she's horrible. Pupa, you truly are a silly goose. Your shadow has been trapped underneath your useless torso the whole time. Honestly, where else would it be, you stupid sack of shit? Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Of course, the secret to reuniting with your shadow is to get up and walk around and play and dance and frolic. Your shadow will surely join you in your gaiety. But it appears Pupa has lost the use of his legs. There will be no frolicking in this young man's future. Unless apply special stardust.
Oh no.
Everyone knows that just a pinch of special stardust along with a happy thought will allow any boy to get up and walk again. Everyone knows this because it is in the classic tale, Pupa Pan. Young Pupa flies through the window with a fairy girl's respite block, falls on the floor, and has trouble getting up like an enormous pansy. The fairy girl then helps him walk again, and in return, he teaches her to fly, even though she probably already knows how to fly, because she's a fairy, and they fly out the window together and have a magical adventures for many sweeps thereafter. To be honest, you hardly know a damn thing about Pupa Pan, but you do not care.
Help me. I'm drugged now. Help.
Pupa remains as pathetic and useless as ever. The stardust did nothing, probably because it's just glittery powder with no magical properties whatsoever. It is basically bullshit, because in case it wasn't clear, magic isn't real, and neither are miracles. Or it could just be that Pupa has failed to have a happy thought. Your duty is clear. You will have to make him have happy thoughts. Make
Please
Pupa
do
have
not
happy
do this
thoughts.
to me. Ah! Put me down!
Mwah!
Ah!
Oh yeah, no, it's
Assaulted against my consent.
this is all
I'm
very
drunk.
fucked up.
Help me!
She's another level of Delulu. She sure is.
Help me! Help me!
Whew.
Oh, she's manipulating me
Yeah.
into red roll. I do not. Guys, why does the internet hate Tavros?
I don't know.
I'm just a loose. I'm just at the bottom of the rung every time. Help me.
Kanaya.
Like this.
She's the worst. She's absolutely terrible.
Terrible.
Kanaya, deal with your own crisis. Whew, crisis resolved. It was no doubt harrowing and suspenseful. But in the meantime, you have left your client player in the lurch. Ideally, she has not gotten herself into too much trouble. And ideally, the dramatic irony has not gotten so thick you could draw a dotted line around it with a tube of lipstick and cut it in half with a chainsaw. Return to serving client.
Yeah.
She looks like a fucking cat meme.
So, that's why she had you make this dress for her? And you just went along with it like a sucker? Ugh, you're such an idiot.
So sorry,
Oh.
Kanaya.
Who wants to be Mother Sprite?
There, sweetheart.
Kanaya, it's hard. Phew. Being a kid and growing up, it's hard and nobody understands. Try to understand. The problem is that when the subject of troll romance is broached, our sparing human intellects instantly assume the most ingratiating posture of surrender imaginable, but we will do our best to understand regardless. Humans have only one form of romance, and though we consider it a complicated subject, spanning a wide range of emotions, social conventions, and implications for reproduction, it is ultimately a superficial slice of what trolls consider the full body of romantic experience. Our concept of romance, in spite of its capacity to fill our art and literature and to rule our individual destinies like little else, it is still just that, a single linear concept, a concept usually denoted by a single symbol, heart. Troll romance is more complicated than that. Troll romance needs 4 symbols. Their understanding of romance is divided into halves, and halved again, producing 4 quadrants. The flushed quadrant, the caligneous quadrant, the pale quadrant, and the ashen quadrant. Each quadrant is grouped by the half they share, whether horizontally or vertically, depending on the overlapping properties one examines. The sharpest dichotomy, from an emotional perspective, is drawn between red romance and black romance. Red romance, comprised of the flushed and pale quadrants, is a form of romance rooted in strongly positive emotions. Black romance, with its caligneous and ashen quadrants, is rooted in the strongly negative. On the other hand, the vertical bifraction has to do with the purpose of the relationship, regardless of the emotions behind it. Those quadrants, which are concupiscent, the flushed and the caligneous, have to do with facilitating the elaborate reproductive cycle of trolls. Those which are conciliatory, the pale and ashen, would be more closely likened to platonic relationships by human standards. There are many parallels between human relationships and the various facets of troll romance. Humans have words to describe relationships of a negative nature, or of a platonic nature. The difference is, for humans, those relationships would never be conceptually grouped with romance. Establishing those sorts of relationships for humans is not driven by the same primal forces that drive our tendency to couple romantically. But for trolls, those primal forces involve themselves in the full palette of those relationships, red or black, torrid or friendly. Trolls typically feel strongly compelled to find balance in each quadrant and seek gratifying relationships that each describes. The challenge, and particularly torturous for young trolls, who must reconcile with a wide range of contradictory emotions associated with this matrix, while understanding the nature of their various romantic urges for the first time. Of course, young humans have this challenge too, but for trolls the challenge is fourfold. Examine Flush Quadrant. I'm so glad that Mooney has enough time to learn all of the complexities of troll romance.
Yeah, I was just thinking, wow.
I'm so sorry.
It's either
I mean, this is like learning about the LGBTQ plus.
It is.
So like, no
Yeah,
difference.
pretty much.
Yeah. When 2 individuals fight, I'm also glad I get to do this in Kanaya's voice and not Kara's voice. Because hers is so much more pleasant. When 2 individuals find themselves in the flushed quadrant together, they are said to be matesprits. Matespritship is the closest parallel to the human concept of romance trolls have. It plays a role in the troll's reproductive cycle, just as it does for humans. This is pretty obvious. Not much more needs to be said about this. Moving right along. Examined I wish they would just call it anything else but that word. Calignius quadrant. When a pair of adversaries delve into this quadrant, they become each other's cosmesis. As one of the concupiscent quadrants, it plays a role in production as well. There's no particularly good human translation to this concept. The closest would be an especially potent arch rivalry. A hate-mans. For instance, human players would never be able to adequately diagnose the relationship between the queen and her archagent, but troll players would immediately place it as a dead ringer for cosmistitude. They would think we were all pretty stupid for not getting it, and they would be right. Trolls have a complicated reproductive cycle. It's probably best not to examine it in much detail. The need to seek out concupiscent partners comes with more urgency than typical reproductive instincts. When the Imperial drone comes knocking, you had better be able to supply genetic material to each of his... God, I'm so glad we have time to get through this. Filial pails. If you have nothing to offer, he will kill you without hesitation. The genetic
material. You have to, put your genetic material in a fucking pail or you die?
Yes.
Yeah.
I worry about saying it the way I want to say it for getting banned off Twitch. But yeah, basically you have to fuck before you die. Or you die.
Yeah.
Yep. And you have to put it in a pail so they can go do their business with it, and then you can get on with your day.
Donate it to the Genetic Flurry Slorp mixtape, and the Mother Grub uses that to make the Baby Grubs.
Yeah.
They're aliens. They're alien bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Alien bugs.
Alien bugs.
Mm-hmm.
The genetic material, without going into too much detail, is a combinative genetic mix from the mate sprit and cosmesis pairs, respectively. The pails are all offered to the mother grub, who can only receive such pre-combined material. She then combines all of them into one incestuous slurry and begins her brooding. This doesn't mean the initial combination was for naught, however. In the slurry, more dominant genes rise to the fore, while the more recessive find less representation in the brood. Especially strong mate sprit and cosmesis pairings yield more dominant genetic material. The more powerful and potent the rivalry, the more dominant the genes. Troll reproduction sure is weird. We all take a moment to lament how pedestrian the human reproductive system is, and further lament that the phrase incestuous slurry is not a feature of common parlance in the human civilization. I'm going to close my door real quick because Kenzie came back. So I'll be right back.
Well, you need to close your door so your roommate can't hear you talk about troll reproduction.
No more incestuous slurry.
Again, it's a good thing that only one of us has to say this.
Yep. Never mind, it was already closed, and I don't know if I closed it or if someone else did. Whoops. Someone did. Anyway, examine Ashen Quadrant. This quadrant involves a particular type of three-way relationship, of a black romance nature, falling into the conciliatory type. It has no bearing on the reproductive cycle, except for indirect ramifications. When two trolls are locked in a feud or some otherwise contentious relationship, one can intervene and become their auspicious. The auspicious mediates between the two, playing the role of a peacekeeper, preventing the feud from boiling over into fully calignious rivalry. Since such lesser feuds are quite common among trolls, there is a significant need for auspicing parties. Without them, too many Ashen feuds would become calingus, and begin to conflict with other exclusive cosmesis relationships, leading to a great deal of social complexity and sore feelings, even more so than black romance usually involves. Without auspicism, the result would be widespread black infidelity. Basically, they stop people from cheating. They stop people from hate cheating.
Mm-hmm.
The relationship each quadrant describes tend to be malleable, if not volatile, especially on the the reproductive half, where most torrid emotions reside. It doesn't It doesn't take much to flip a switch and transmutate black rom feelings to red rom, and vice versa. In many cases, one party will have red feelings while the other has black, but it will often be the case that one party's feelings will swap to match the other's, since there is no quadrant which naturally accommodates such a disparity. But thereafter, it is not uncommon for the two to toggle between red and black in unison now and then. These scenarios naturally result in both red and black infidelities. This sort of relationship volatility is why consolatory relationships are an important part of troll romance. An auspice can stabilize particularly turbulent relationships. If the auspice fails to mediate properly, or has no interest in the role, or perhaps has different romantic intentions him or herself altogether, then the relationship often quickly deteriorates into one of an especially hostile or torrid nature. There are so many outside factors and influences tugging and pulling these relationships in different directions, and unlike humans, who have a very orderly, simple, straightforward romantic relationships without exception, trolls must exist in a state of almost perpetual confusion, and generally have no idea what the hell is going on. Being confused by troll relationships is one thing we do have in common, though. Examine Pale Quadrant.
My favorite.
The best one. The quadrant presides over more allegiance. The other consolatory relationship. A reasonable human translation would be the concept of a soulmate, but in a more platonic sense, and with a more specific social purpose. Trolls are a very angry and violent race. Some are more hot-tempered and dangerous than others, to the extent that if left to their own devices, they would present a serious threat to society, or even to themselves. Such trolls will have an instinctive pale attraction to more even-tempered trolls, who may become their moirail. The moirail is obliged to pacify the other, who to function as the better half. The two partners in a strong pale relationship will serve to balance and complement each other's emotional profiles, and thus allow their relationship to be more successful. It's often ambiguous, especially among young trolls, whether a bond formed between an acquaintance is true more allegiance, or the usual variety of platonic involvement. Furthermore, romantic intentions of a more flushed nature can often be mistaken for paler leanings, much to the frustration of the suitor. But some pale pairings, as the one above, will be strikingly obvious to all who know them. And yet others will seem to have been hatched for each other. Do we need a moment? Oh wait, I'm sorry, it says more trolling, but we can still take a moment.
Oh, crab!
A crab, look, there it is. Look, there I am.
Yeah,
Yes.
crab.
So basically, they don't have shades of gray. They just have like hate or love in these quadrants, and they bounce back between them, and they don't have an in between.
It's so complicated. Yeah, in canon they don't have an in between. I just know some people have come up with headcanons and stuff, and like their own interpretations of it, which I quite enjoy. Of like different in betweens and stuff. But yeah, it's basically like you either hate or love someone, but sometimes they can't figure out which is which. Whether they love each other or hate each other.
That's why they just fucking kiss each other. They're like,
yeah, because they don't fucking know. They're confused and teenagers and horny.
They're babies.
They're little babies. But yeah, I will say, troll romance is such a fascinating thing, because not only in like just an actual story sense of like, I love Homestuck a lot in the sense that even though they did make the trolls comically similar to humans, and that like, oh yeah, all of our media is just the same media but with troll in front of it, but like they also did explore like, yeah, these aliens have a complicated relationship dynamic that we can't possibly understand, and it's really fascinating. Yeah. And also in a fandom sense, oh my god. Because you basically are been told that, yeah, you can ship people 4 different ways and still have them all, like, make sense together.
The world never recovered.
Never recovered.
Never recovered.
People long for the Homestuck. But yeah, it's the TLDR is that Red Rom Mate Sprit is basically, you know, traditional human romance. It's, you know, being in love with someone romantically and or sexually, whatever way you want to look at that. Black Rom or Kismesis are hate mance. basically the very hostile opposite, and because trolls are just kind of generally violent, it just unfortunately it flips back and forth. The Moirails, the pale stuff, are basically platonic soulmates. You know, in troll context, it's specifically, you know, someone who helps pacify someone else. And then the auspice, you know, that one. The other one, the last one is
the Ashen ones.
yeah, the Ashen one is basically a mediator who tries to keep everybody from just like hate fucking each other all the time. That's basically the TLDR of troll romance. So yeah.
Well,
wait, more troll romance exposition, please. Good.
No, you can continue actually, because it's probably gonna get answered. My own thing was more of just the like, because we know that Kanaya has a quote unquote crush on Vriska.
Yes.
However, they're involved in the auspices.
So Vriska and Kanaya are Moirails. They're platonic soulmates, and Kanaya also often has to auspices for Vriska all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Auspicism. You see, I appreciate so deeply, Saffron, that you spelled it out for me. I will still mispronounce it. Auspicism.
Yeah. It's because he's dyslexic.
I'm not. It's a hard word to say.
well, he's not dyslexic.
What Moody?
I'm dyslexic.
What Moody? You going to say something?
No.
If you're going to say something, then you should say it.
Say what we
You're
already know
dyslexic.
here in this call.
I'm not dyslexic.
Wow.
You are dyslexic. That's what you wanted to
I
hear.
don't say shit. Chinua. I'm not dyslexic, and then you can't pronounce a word like 5 times in a row, and then we're like, Chinua, you're dyslexic, and you're like, no, I'm not. And then we go, oh, I guess we can bully you about mispronouncing words then because you're not dyslexic, and then you're like, no, don't bully me. I'm a little guy. I only have 3 hit points. Wow.
Wait, more troll romance exposition, please. I know what will solve this problem. This bullshit. God, you just can't get enough of this, can you? That would have been a great point for a transition out of this illustrated sociological study. But okay, if you insist. Now see what's going on here is... It's perfectly simple. When the full matrix of troll romance is in action, we have hey, why don't you figure it out? We shouldn't be an expert on all of this by now anyway.
See, my question that I asked was solved.
Yeah, right here. In the demonstration.
Yeah, in the demonstration.
Unfortunately, Kaya keeps on having to
Aridin and Kanaya have parallels in that they're both in Moirail relationships, and they are having like big crushes on their person. Kanaya has the unfortunate job, though, to have to mediate 2 of Vriska's fucking relationships.
Because no one else wants to mediate Vriska.
Because she's...
This is awful.
Yeah, it sucks. Because unfortunately, Kanaya's a little bit of a people pleaser and is in love with her. So...
Yeah. You know, as you do.
This is me talking to myself right now. This is literally what it was.
Yeah.
Later on, our troll hero would try to explain this to our human hero, attempting to convey all the nuance of troll romance through a nearly verbatim recitation of the preceding excerpts. He would try to describe how rich and textured the troll romance comedies were compared to the one-dimensional schlock of our human cinematic counterparts. He would barely scratch the surface of troll Will Smith's virtuosity with the delicate lattice of troll romance, as he would assist in the bumbling, fudge-blooded troll Kevin James through the interwoven minefield briar patch of red rom and black rom entanglements, all the while shifting through his own prickly romance situation and ultimately learning the true meaning of hate and pity. But would they succeed before the Imperial drone came knocking with his thirsty pails at the ready? Yes, they would. But John didn't understand any of this because he's a moron, and he wouldn't shut up about his awful bullshit Earth movies. He would just go on and on and on about that garbage. Not unlike Karkat, who just steamrolled Vriska into talking about it. God. Yes.
That's the title.
Yeah, that's all the title right there.
the title. Don't worry, it's the title.
But if there was one theme to be hammered through his thick skull, it would be that the troll's culture of preoccupation with romance destiny. Yes, the romantic landscape is rife with false state starts and miscues and infidelities, red and black. But every troll believes strongly that each quadrant holds one and only one true pairing for them, and it is just a matter of time before the grid is filled with auspicious matchups through the mysterious channels of troll serendipity. In short, their belief is that for each quadrant there exists a pair of or a triad of trolls somewhere in the cosmos that were made for each other. Wow, another great transition. You wonder if it will stick to this. If it will stick this time. You have no choice but to take a stab at the rare and extremely dangerous 2 times transition combo. Would we like to keep going, or would we like to stop there?
I think this is a good time to stop.
I think it's a good time to stop, but I do think we should at least click on attempt.
You want to click on it? You want to just see what it does?
Yeah, let's see what it is.
It looks like it worked. So who is this guy anyway?
And now we can stop.
Now we will learn about that next week on another episode of Homestuck.
Next week on Homestuck.
Next week on Homestuck. Will this incel get his love returned? No.
I'd call him an incel. He's just a nice guy. He's just friend-zoned.
He's just a really nice guy that no one appreciates.
Really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's my baby boy problem of my triad of trolls.
I can't
problem.
wait. It's gonna be
my one singular problem.
I can't wait for you guys to see all that bullshit, because it's gonna be a crazy fucking time. I gotta do my thing where I'm peeking a little bit ahead, just a smidge.
Gotta peek.
A lot of him, a lot of waiting. Ironically, a lot of the next few pages have no text. It's just a lot of images. Oh, and there we go. Right into Pfeffery. Cool. Fabulous.
Nice. Okay. And we finally get through to the last character of the troll.
Mm-hmm.
The last troll. We'll have them in our hands.
So many of this is just pictures, which is, great, but it's also so many just pictures.
It's fine because we get to explain the pictures.
We don't even get their proper introductions until 30 pages from now.
Oh my.
Hey,
wonderful.
It's okay. It's okay.
But they get to be explained at the same time. Oh god, they're so silly.
Yay.
And there we go. Okay, yeah. So we finally get to meet them. We finally get to learn about our underwater friends.
Yeah, my friends.
Anyway, I hope everyone had a lovely time on the stream and had a good time. I hope everyone learned a lot today.
To say the least.
I hope we learned something so very, very important today.
I hope you all learned about Trollmance. I hope you took detailed notes. It will be on the final exam.
It will be on the final test. It will come up about 80 more times.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I took notes. Yes.
Yeah. Just like how I did my VTuber yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
This was great. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Saprod. We hopefully will be doing more sometime in the near future. Hopefully. If all goes well, planning wise. I have less theater, so I should be more free until the end of the month. Because there will be a Ren Fair at the end of the month.
You'll be busy.
We will hopefully my one goal is hopefully we will be able to do one more in the month of November before
Next week.
Stuff happens. Yeah.
And things will happen, and then we'll have December, where a bunch of things will happen. But fine.
Yeah, because December I don't know about, because I'm hoping we can, but it depends whether or not I'm able to bring my computer home.
That's okay.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see if I'm able to do that. If not, then we'll try to at least get one more good one in before, at least one. But if we can. But yeah. And then other than that, though, should be more on my end over on my channel. Should be more streams. this week at some point I should hopefully be streaming with Trinima on Friday, if all goes well. So we can try to see if we can finish up Murder on the Yangtze River. And hopefully, if Letters isn't busy, something... Oh, wait, actually, I might be busy Sunday. Oh, no.
Yes, but...
Maybe on Sunday, we'll see. I have a cast party that I'm going to, but it's kind of far away, so it does depend when I come back home.
Just gotta figure out what we want to do on Sunday.
Yeah, we can do Baldur's Gate, or we can find something totally different to do. But we'll see when we get there, if we get there. Other than that, yeah. And then hopefully, maybe, possibly, someday I will get myself to play more Outer Wilds.
Why are you scared?
Because it's scary. The quantum moon scares me. Everything scares me. I have to go underground again and again. And I'm gonna die.
I'm glad you always think it's fun. It is fun. We like being silly.
I mean, that's my outro. If my friends have any outro they want to do.
I probably will also be not streaming for a while, except for streaming with Morgan or streaming with Homesick, for various reasons. Called I gotta play the catch-up game again, which is unfortunate. But then maybe in December, when Morgan is quote-unquote busy, we'll be playing games on my channel instead, because that's a thing to do. Yeah, we'll see. And of course, playing games with Mooney, but Mooney's schedule is complicated.
My body hates me, and I have so many things to do.
We give Mooney a little kiss here.
Mooney's schedule is complicated.
Give Mooney a kiss and head.
Anyway, but yes. I said that I'm going to raid Ruby, because Ruby's streaming.
Is Ruby streaming?
Yeah, Ruby's streaming.
Let's raid Ruby.
Yeah.
Well, does Letters have an outro?
Yeah, by the way, guys, hi. Thank you all for coming to the Homestuck. I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the time zones. As for me, I'm working this weekend and into the next week, so I will see what days I'm available. But I will probably be doing some short streams where I continue to work on rigging my little Star Dragon VTuber model, and maybe even start touching Mooney's troll model. If I can get I probably will get the art done for that. The art for those takes me like 2 hours. Don't worry about it. I'm full of spite and feral man energy.
He's so powerful.
So powerful.
And I'll be playing more Persona when I get time. Yay! Thank you all for coming. Let's go stream Ruby. Let's go raid Ruby.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming.
Everybody.
Everyone.
Get ready on my raid. Bye-bye. Everyone have a nice evening once the raid loads.